lengthy as I try to explain things.
All right, let's do this.
So first the recap.
Cap us.
We killed the goats.
The goats?
Killed the goats. We killed an ogre. We killed an Etten, and we killed another ogre.
Woo. What about George and Lenny?
And that's the Etten.
George.
George Lenny is the Etten. And then Harry found a poison box and poisoned himself.
Okay.
And you had found the gold that Harry was looking for when he poisoned himself on the poison box.
Oh, and I was drunk.
Pearl has announced that they're going to camp here until the caravan arrives to see to monitor the behavior of the ogres, and so she's standing at the entrance of the cave. Obviously we need to do some resting because everybody got a few dings and dents.
I got 1 hit point.
So I just wanted to go through, in order to do a good, safe rest, right? First we have to let Harry sleep off his poison, and then everybody does a short rest, right? Because you can just do a short rest while you're sitting around and watching.
Don't I need to
This
get my
is
spells
the-
back?
the-
I don't have any spells left.
I know, but that didn't happen yet. Well, I'll talk to you about it when it happens. So everybody uses their hit dice, or it's more efficient to use half your hit dice to tide you over if you don't think you're in imminent danger, to gain a few hit points back. And so that takes 2 hours, so everybody does that, because Harry has to wake up. So Harry's short rest is an hour after everybody else's short rest. So then...
I'm not resting while I'm down?
No.
It's like when you pass out drunk, it's not really good sleep.
Very valid point.
So you're looking at your patio area here, just outside the cave. It's a nice flat space, and 2 trails coming up. The one you came up here in the front, and the one over there, just in front of that green pencil. So everybody gets a short rest then. But then, since you're going to be spending the night, you have to decide who's going to be on guard so that everybody can both get a long rest and no one sneaks up on you.
Are,
No.
Grace calling them here?
No.
No.
They left.
Yes. To go back and meet the caravan, you said.
Yes.
So, during the short rest, though, you could summon your pigs up to help with guard duty.
I do that.
I don't know if I actually ever does. Oh, that's good.
And especially at night because they have dark vision. Is anybody not summoning their pig up during the short rest?
Except for mine.
Sounds like a good group activity.
We all sit there, stare at our coins, think really hard about our pig.
Shall we summon her?
Uh-huh.
I think about twitching its little teeth.
All right.
Just because William's not here doesn't mean you have to fill that gap.
It makes it happy. It likes to tickle. Tickle teeth.
Did you bring up the big teeth? Okay.
That's how I get them to come.
TMI. TMI.
Now we're all going to pretend that
Alright.
that meant something completely different. I think she meant summon.
That's so funny.
Okay.
Alright, sorry.
So how is the guard rotation? Do we
I
even
go
need
first.
Do we even need a humanoid awake, or do we just set the pigs out on the patio and tell them to
Put
start
the
waking
pigs
people up?
out.
I'm gonna take first watch with Bongo just
I
because
feel like
Scrapple told me to take a rest.
if you sleep when we wake you up for your watch, I'm gonna be pissed.
And boy, you don't want Pearl pissed.
That's got me covered.
I think I would take a shift with the pigs.
Yeah.
Am I following
Like,
the
if all
sun?
of the
Why?
pigs-
What'd they do?
If all of the pigs are up and there's one humanoid, chilling, I think that's
I avoid
sufficient.
those.
Okay, so you two are gonna stay up for the first half of the night while these guys do some snoozing, and then you switch in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay. So now everybody gets to do a long rest. So you get all your spells, all your hit points, reduce your levels of exhaustion by 1. I think you have 2.
Do what?
Levels of exhaustion.
Wait, we have all.
I do, right?
Yes, because you're gonna do a long rest.
You died twice.
I did?
Passed out twice.
Yeah, because remember you passed out and then you like got that second wind roll and you jumped up and cast one more spell and then went right back down again. So you get everything back except exhaustion. You only lose 1 level of exhaustion. So you still have a level of exhaustion, but everybody else got rid of theirs. That was you.
Yeah.
And everybody's back to full capacity.
Yay!
Okay, so, but in the morning, because we did the shifts the way we did them, that means that Harry and Oliver are out on the deck.
Oh no!
So, when you're doing your watch, Harry?
Hold on a sec. Sorry, that's my sister. I need to watch the Suns game. No, I can't do basketball.
You were telling her watch something?
No, she was
She
trying
told
to
you to watch
invite me to watch game 3 of the finals with her on
Are both
Sunday.
your sisters here?
Only one.
Oh, okay. I keep
Right.
thinking they're both out of town.
That's because I never talked very recently.
She's in Chandler, but she might as well be in
No,
Washington.
She's right around the corner.
Really? I thought it was Chandler.
Oh,
Wait,
no, it's,
Chandler is right
I
around
think
the
it's
corner.
still Tempe. It's
Okay.
Priest and Warner.
Is she on the south side of Warner?
She's on, yes.
Then she's in Chandler. I was right.
Oh, hold on.
You're right. That is only a mile away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
All right, what am I doing? What are you asking me?
so I'm
sorry.
asking you
Oh,
about
okay,
your
okay.
little guard thing. If you're standing there, you're not going to see anybody until they climb up.
Why not?
Because of the whole, you're on a flat patio type with the steep cliffs going down. So if you
Not
stand
really
right
tall.
there, yep. And if you stand right there, and you won't be able to see down the cliff, you'll just be able to see the patio itself. So you want to like go over to the edge to watch people as the sun comes up, so you can see what's going on down below.
Did I get my sleep already?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Did we get any experience?
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah.
I feel like
427.
we haven't had experience in a while.
427.
So that puts us at 3,287.
That would not be 15,
I have
right?
3,492.
I have 33.
I guess like 100.
I don't know what's level 5.
Far. We need about 3,500.
300 more?
Minus whatever the hell we just got.
We need like 7,000.
6,500.
Wow.
Did we just get 427?
Yes.
That's correct.
That is correct. We just got 427. So, Harry's over there standing on the edge of the thing because I decided to decide that.
Okay.
Yeah, 6,500. And you see a pretty frazzled looking ogre. Of course, Harry's not too judgmental about personal hygiene, but if he was, he would think that this was a pretty dirty ogre, even for an ogre.
I would say for an ogre?
Yeah,
That's
even dirtier.
Oh.
She's got tousled hair, it's all matted.
And we're not friends with them.
No. Man, no. And you see her climbing up the thing, but as she's climbing up the thing, she's like talking to herself. She's looking over her shoulder, shouting, yelling, pointing.
I'm actually scared.
As she's climbing up the thing.
Can I pull out my crossbow and shoot at her? What?
Yes.
Isn't that what we should do? I'm on guard duty. There's somebody coming. Should I like go friend or foe? I think they're all foe, right?
Do you want to alert the rest of the gang while you're shooting?
Not unless I need to. They're sleeping. It's my job.
They're all fully rested. It's like morning now, so it's the
Oh.
end of the shift. It's just morning.
But
You just
I
happen to
might
be out
catch her
there.
by surprise if I just go.
Right.
Whereas
Then
if
alert
I
the rest
yell,
of them.
yeah.
Okay.
Whereas if I yell out, then she's gonna know I saw her.
Okay. So you want to wait till she's 80 feet away because that's the good range for a crossbow?
Sounds good.
All right. And then you can go ahead and shoot at her.
The 20?
Yes, the 20.
Sure. Natural 20. No, it's a 12 plus. What do I add?
Your crossbow number should be written next to your crossbow.
It just says crossbow.
Okay, then that case just add.
Oh,
your-
1d4.
No.
Plus 4?
That doesn't sound right.
That's my attack bonus. My dexterity is plus 2.
Are you proficient with crossbows?
I don't think so.
That is the question, but I can't believe you asked it.
I don't think so. So it's plus 2. So 14.
So it'll be just your dexterity, unless druids happen to be.
Isn't it? So, yeah. So plus 2.
Proficient with the thing. So yeah, it's just plus 2. So you got a total of 14?
Yeah.
All right. And does anybody know? I was not ready for her to shoot the ogre, so let me go look at the ogre.
I just thought I was going to chat with her. She's talking to herself. Why is she going to give me an straight answer?
Oh yeah,
She
ogres are
could be
terribly
yelling
slow.
at the devil thing. The
Ogres are
demon
terribly
called the
slow and
devil.
cumbersome, so poof, you shoot her. And how much damage do you do with crossbow?
1d4?
No. It's a D10 plus 2.
No.
Yeah, druids have a very small list. But the thing is it's like a good enough list. It just kind of makes you flaky or something. I think they avoid metal.
Are things made of wood? No, they like wood. 10.
Yeah, they like
That is a 10. That's the UFO. A 1, 3.
3 points to 10. Okay.
Yeah, that's better than nothing.
So let's roll for initiative then.
I'm asleep. I'm not rolling for anything.
Still sleeping?
I think Steve said who.
I have been not awakened. Hello, Steve.
Hi.
Birthday tomorrow.
Pearl does need her beauty sleep.
Yeah, obviously. Plus, no one's awakened me.
Were you going to shout after you shoot?
Oi!
Or give a whistle?
I roll over.
I imagine I'd be a very like. I feel
Cookies!
like I'd be like probably sort of waking up before she would.
What? More cookies from your mom?
Is this for me?
I'm trying to wake
You
you.
said over there, just way far away from Harry.
That's why I said,
Just
what?
put it on the
More
edge.
cookies from your
No, just on
mom?
the edge. In fact, put it on the edge of the camera. That's better than that.
Well, I can change the camera view to all the way over. Hi. There.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can point that right at you if you want to.
Are we rolling for pigs?
Yes. Are you gonna write down the initiative number for?
Oh.
What do we add to our number?
Seriously?
The initiative modifier, which is normally just your dex bonus.
9.
Alright.
16.
We both have 7. Let's go.
So Steve, just to catch you up, you've had a nice long rest, and you've summoned your pig. You're still at George Lenny's house.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I missed
You check
everyone
out my
else's.
mail.
Because I was awed by the fact that I got
They're all nice.
22. Is that just Oliver?
Yeah.
Goats right here.
Oh yeah, that should be the peak.
I like the little goat death.
Like, listen,
Yeah, 20.
22 as well?
Very gruesome.
Hey, nice.
throw my bad minis out
That's
there.
What did you get, Harry?
9.
And what did your
What?
Scrapple.
animal get?
Oh,
I know, right?
interesting. I've never heard of that.
I know, right?
What do I add to his?
2.
His dexterity, which is 2.
not doing well, guys.
Did you have me at 16?
I did not, but I do now.
The pig is 9. I forgot my pig's name.
So now that it's morning, Harry was out on the guard duty, and the sun is up, and a crazy-looking ogre came climbing up the trail, talking to herself, and swatting away the gnats and fleas, and Harry shot her.
Which we did not
I feel like I
expect.
slipped.
Hello,
Are there like
little
bushes or somewhere I can hide? Because
right.
I don't really want to be seen by a sneaky ogre.
We're on the
Yeah,
cliff.
mine's
Also,
one, and I
who's
rolled
that
two.
stick figure? I know who that stick figure is.
What are you talking about?
Not that stick figure.
Oh, that was the first ogre that you killed? I believe you killed him.
Gotcha.
And then the second one chased Harry all the way back there, and then you
Good
ran
times.
into the and then chased everybody else back out to here.
Good times.
I was supposed to give this to you last week. Happy birthday.
So, little leather pouch.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll have to use them now. My first mini dice. I've never had mini dice before. They're so little.
They're little metal dice though, so they're very heavy, even though they're tiny. I like them.
That's a good feel to them. So tiny.
You know, I'm just gonna stare at your
I feel
hands.
like I'm part of the group
Have you
now.
seen these fingers? I was watching the video, and she kept sticking her hand out over the map. She has pretty fingers. Have you ever noticed her fingers?
Well, the funny thing is, like, someone else was talking about how pretty my hand was, and I was like, what are you talking about?
And I never noticed before, right? Because
I
I'm
don't pay
talking out and
attention to
checking
my
her
own
fingers.
hands.
But on the
It was
video,
funny.
because it was only your fingers, I was like, look at those fingers.
I just thought it was funny because, like, you mentioned it, and then this other person mentioned it. I was like,
Okay, so we got everybody's initiative, and Oliver and Rue go first. Now, what did you shout out? Did you shout out that there was an ogre? Did you shout out that you just
I
needed attention? What should Oliver do based on what you said?
What did I shout? What's a good thing to shout?
shout,
Uh-huh.
out.
Incoming.
Yeah, there you go. Bogey incoming.
These are the days.
Oh, okay. So then you
I
get to go
didn't
first,
get
you and
him.
Rue.
I missed. Shit, I missed.
missed?
How about that?
You hit for 3.
Yeah, that's a miss. Shit, I just skimmed it. There you go. Skimmed what?
I winged it.
I winged it. Literally.
I'm gonna go out.
You get a haircut?
It's not mine.
I'm gonna go right about there.
What a trees.
Here, in order to look down in this direction, because you won't actually be able to see over that
Yeah,
part.
yeah. I just kind of want to. At this point, I'm just kind of like,
What's
what
your
the
speed?
hell's going on?
30. Is that more than 30?
I think so.
Like right here or here?
He's like
Or there?
right there, right?
So I put
He's
a little
just
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
too far.
Just as long as I'm in that general vicinity, just
Right.
because I'm like,
And then we'll have Rue just follow you.
works for me.
Rue will go and shoot over the cliff, so there's no point in just doing nothing but following you. And then, Hoodie, it's your turn. You should try to think with your pig, and then decide where you're going to go, based on what Harry's doing over there.
I don't know what Harry's doing over there. But I want to hide.
Okay.
Because I don't know what's going on, so
Right.
I prefer to be safe.
Yeah. So
And I
you
rolled a 12, so that doesn't do shit.
when you go
Oh,
back
I
to
didn't
the
know
darker
Ragnar's
part.
coming.
Okay, you only need to go to there.
She's just cracking herself
Now you're
up.
in the dim light, so you can try to hide over there. And you want,
Send her the light.
wait, did
I
you
don't
get
have the
any
link. You have the
15 or
video.
higher on
Oh,
your
I don't
animal?
want to see him.
Well,
So that means you have to
oh,
wait.
wait. I actually have that.
The Ragnar's
I
coming.
added, don't I?
Yeah, you added.
So, no, it's still 14.
Okay,
Forget about that.
got it. I couldn't find Ace because it was with Harry.
I did put her in a different
Yeah,
color.
yeah, this is the thing. Okay, so we'll have to wait to see what Ace does. But now it's up to Harry again. The crazy ogre woman now is just staring at you and blinking.
Tell me your business. There is nothing but death beyond me.
Wow, Harry.
Chilling that down in the dwarf cave.
Wow, Harry's being whoa.
Turning into Steve Lebowski.
Okay, and then we have Ace. Ace just wants
Yeah,
to come back
I'm
and
on
hide in the dark
guard
with you. Alright. And Pearl and Bongo? You guys kind of think so?
Yeah, we both rolled 5s.
We're
7.
slow, but we go together.
Was I supposed to sing?
I'm gonna hop on Bongo.
Okay, you should roll. You're gonna hop on Bongo.
Yeah, and then
roll?
Bongo's gonna come up here so that we can see Ogre Lady.
So I guess you're looking over the cliff.
So,
He's using all of his speed. We're going here.
right in the hole or next to the hole?
Next to the hole.
Alright. And you're on now.
Yes.
No pressure between you.
And then I say, hi!
I feel like
Charge
that's
up
all
menacingly
way
on
too
my
creepy.
pick of death and say, hi!
You gonna offer her a cookie?
You want a cookie?
Ah, there you go.
Alright, and then Scrapple. Scrapple's just kind of next to you there. Scrapple can't shoot over a cliff, so what's Scrapple's plan?
Back up.
Alright. So he's probably good right there then. I don't think any of the pigs would be able, well, the pigs won't be able to easily make it down these, the cliffs, because
I got rope.
they're just not built for thing. But if they
If
picked their way through slowly, they could climb down.
I mean, at
That'd
that
be
point,
slow
just dismiss them, go down, and then call them back.
Right.
Anyway.
Or just leave them here.
Ogre Lady.
Ogre Lady's gonna roll again.
For what? Did she roll once already and I missed it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now she's rolled twice.
Shuck it on!
And she's just standing there blinking. So what are you gonna do, Oliver? You're over here on the edge.
So she hasn't responded?
Glory.
Okay, so she didn't respond to her. Is it just because she, tried hacking?
She's very surprised.
I don't identify with her. but
She,
okay.
well, I mean, she's just standing there blinking at the guy who just shot her with a crossbow. So she's not quite,
There.
yeah.
Early in
I'm
the
just
morning.
gonna stand here until, because I'm like,
Okay, so you're actually over here making sure that she's the only one,
yeah,
right?
I'm
So-
like, I'm just here kind of like, what's going on? We'll see where this goes.
Yeah.
Shoot
All right.
first, ask questions later.
So, Hoodie's still hiding
That's
out.
not my system, but.
Roll to see if you can do the same again.
Oh,
Add your
yeah.
item handling. So it's back
Oh,
to
yeah, 17.
17 total?
Yeah.
Move away 17. Then we're back to Harry. This lady's just standing there blinking. And she's got a crossbow bolt in her shoulder, and there's a little blood. And she's just like deer in headlights, except that I don't know if you've ever seen a deer or headlights. But you know what I mean.
Is the lance something I throw?
This thing you hold with two hands and poke into people as you run at them.
So I'm gonna have just got how far is she?
80 feet away, you waited till she was in crossbow range and took a shot.
My lance has a 10-foot range.
Yes, and so that's about 70 feet too short.
You said she was 8.
80.
Oh, 80.
That was the good crossbow
I'm
range.
sorry, I misheard.
Which isn't even true, actually, because I forgot I have a heavy crossbow, so I should have
You
put
have
it
a
on.
heavy
But
crossbow?
she's at 80.
I picked it up. So I'm just gonna shoot her again.
Huh? Okay.
Maybe I'll hear better this time. 8 plus 2 is 10.
That is a miss.
Oops. That was your last warning shot.
And then
Tell me your
we're to
business
Pearl
now. Halt. There's nothing but death beyond.
I apologize for my friend.
I love the way you talk to the ogre instead of talking to the party members.
Common.
No, I'm gonna.
Well, let's just ignore him.
Did I speak giant?
Between
We
you and
speak
him.
over.
I don't think so. Do they speak ogre? Do they speak giant?
The ogres that you run into so far also spoke common,
Oh, okay.
but they do speak giant. That's their native language.
Oh, so I just spoke giant.
Did you yell at a giant?
I did.
Oh yeah, I don't know how to speak over. I only speak
Because
Orc,
I think it sounds
Common,
more like
Thieves'
German.
Cant, and Goblin.
Yeah.
And I'm over here in common. I am so sorry.
But the
Ah!
boys
Maybe
you
she
saw
doesn't know
down
common.
on the thing, they actually talked to each other in common. Those boys you ran up to on the
Yeah,
way
but I
up.
think giant's just scarier. It's like the difference between Chinese and...
Like your mother's talking to
Right? Yeah.
you.
I only speak
So you talk a little bit, and then we're gonna scrapple, just to catch your back, and then we're gonna roll one more
I
time.
speak 4.
13.
There's a fifth element.
That's the 5th element?
Because I said I only speak 2 languages, common and bad common.
How
Oh.
about Fleaser?
Love it.
Or Lady Fleaser?
Felicia.
Bye-bye, Felicia.
Like
Like
Felicia.
Felicia. Like F-L-E-A. No?
Fleaser.
I can read it.
Okay, so we're back to Oliver. You're still scoping out things. There are no more ogres approaching, no other things. In fact, it's a very nice, quiet morning. If you didn't hear Harry over there cocking his crossbow and shouting out silly things in giant, it would be very nice.
I guess at this point I'm just watching the breakfast show.
The breakfast show. Now, Hoodie's still just going to stay in the dim light there
No,
Yes,
not a
let me
cookie
roll
that
for-
Sadie gave us.
and do some more things.
Oh, natural 20.
Alright, so you can move Ace up to the...
Ace up to hoodie.
Yeah.
That's very hilarious.
Did you roll on your second turn? Did you roll it then? You don't have to worry about it.
Yep.
Just wait till your turn and roll twice. Because you got like a +6 modifier.
Oh, I do that.
That
I
has not
have
helped
a
her
22.
ever in the
Oh, there you
past.
go. 22. That's up 7.
Great.
Roll
I
again.
forgot, since I
Oh, no,
have
you
not
only need 3.
synced
You're
with my
good.
page for so long. I don't
Okay,
forgot
but
what
it's
the benefit
Fleaser.
was.
It's Fleaser's turn. And Fleaser finally comes to her senses and jumps behind a rock. So now she's 80 feet down the trail and she's behind a rock. Can you put her down the trail?
Yeah. No.
Did you just break Fleaser?
I did.
Wow.
I'm so sorry.
We'll just get a replacement.
Pleaser, you're a hero.
Yeah, but that's fine.
This is Pleaser.
What?
This is a
That was more a girl beard.
Oh yeah. No, I definitely see what you're saying.
Yeah.
We'll get another meeting.
Well, while you're fixing Fleaser, I forgot the benefit of syncing with your page. It's been so long.
Just so you guys can take the same turn, right? So now you don't have to
okay.
worry about taking 2 turns. You just go at the
Okay.
same time. Although in this case, because the pigs can't shoot and they're 80 feet down a cliff, it's not really going to accomplish anything. But we're just getting
Okay, it's just been so long since I
We
was
get
synced.
stacked.
Yeah, we did the whole 2 weeks with no pigs. Fight with them.
I mean, you can sacrifice the pig while I kind of like die.
I had to look at the beard.
The girly beard.
Bombs away!
And she yells up, "Don't shoot me! I don't want anything!" So now she's
Go
shouting
back.
to you from behind the rock. So everybody else can just chill. Oh,
What?
did you want to say anything? It's actually technically Harry gets to
Harry's
talk
turn.
first.
You should have put me on guard duty then.
Wait, that's what you tell Fleaser?
No.
That's just what you tell Pearl?
What
Are you
got?
saying anything to Fleaser now?
You want a cookie?
Are you still pointing your crossbow at her?
No, I'm sure, but I asked her if she wanted a cookie.
Okay, so you point your crossbow at her and ask her if she wants a cookie. And then we're at Pearl.
Oh, Pearl.
I think
Yes.
there's been some sort of misunderstanding.
I ain't getting no sleep, sorry.
Do you want a cookie?
No, I'm free your fucking cookie.
Okay, so at this point, everybody calms down. Harry's still pointing a crossbow, but we're not actually fighting
She's
because
all on
you can't
guard
see
duty.
her. Because she's going to stay behind that rock.
That's my job. I reread everything. It says I'm very calm and peaceful, but resolute. So I'm resolute. I'm on guard duty.
Listen, it's been 8 hours of guard duty. I think
You're gonna relieve me.
you're relieved of your
You're
post
relieved of
soldier.
your post-soldier. So Fleaser now has her wits about her as much as she ever does, and so she answers up. Starts asking you questions. She says, "Did you guys kill George Lenny because El Diablo wants me to check on George Lenny? But if you killed him, I'll just take your word for it."
No, we got him.
Don't lie!
Why?
I'm tired of people lying. Then I have to murder people.
Like that your excuse for murdering? Wow, Pearl. Wow.
If you lie, I have to murder them.
Oh wait, George Lenny, not Lenny George. Oh, yeah, he's dead.
Are they twins?
No, it's a two-head cat.
Excuse me, miss, what is your name?
Leisure?
Fleaser?
It's very nice to make your acquaintance. Do you want to come up here and chat for a second?
No.
I got really good cookies.
I promise we won't shoot you
Anymore.
again.
She's still got a crossbow in her.
What does El Diablo want with George Lenny?
I don't know. He just badgers me constantly. And he said, check on George Lenny.
Well, I'm sorry to inform you that George Lenny is dead, but I would love a chance to talk with El Diablo.
George Lenny died of natural causes.
Yeah,
Technically.
El Diablo just talks to whoever he wants to talk to, and unfortunately, it's usually me.
Is El
I'm
Diablo
guessing
in
you
your
did
head?
not have a sense of smell.
I just said it. Is El Diablo in your head, Leisure? Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh, Harry, you are not helping.
But I'll just tell him that George Lenny's dead.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Did you kill George Lenny? I think that's what he wanted to know.
All I know is
She knows she didn't.
I
I
did
was
not
napping.
kill George Lenny.
There you go. You did
Okay.
not.
Okay. And
It
what's
was
your
some ogre.
and it says what's your name?
My name
Here we go.
Yeah. Thanks, Jim.
Yeah.
Malaysia. Don't give me a real name.
It makes it different every time.
Kenny.
Oh, I'm gonna be Nessie.
Nessie today.
Yes. It's just like Essie, but with an N.
Yes.
Make my life.
Okay, I'll tell El Diablo George Lenny is dead, but Nessie didn't kill him. Thanks.
You can tell Harry
Are
did it.
you sure you don't want a cookie?
No.
Okay.
Tell him Harry did it.
Can you make sure that guy doesn't shoot me when I climb back down?
Nope.
I wish.
Wow, Harry's getting honorary today.
It wasn't Harry. It was a giant spider, really. But
Giant spider turned off red crossbows. So
I meant you killed George
there's a pause there.
or Lenny.
Oh, yeah, we should have just said a giant spider.
It would have been the truth.
Yeah. As a giant spider.
No, hoodie.
Hoodie?
With a dagger.
Well, but
Well, with two daggers.
but then
The
by
first
that
one
logic,
just took him down.
but
the
then by
second
that
one-
logic, you guys let him bleed
Oh,
out.
was that how he
yeah.
died?
Yes, you killed him.
Which is back to natural causes.
Exactly,
His
see?
blood came out,
He
and
bled
therefore.
out. I mean, I would have saved him, but you guys
It's
were
just
all like,
physics,
let's
there
just
was a
let him
hole.
die.
Probably Pearl that spurred me on. I don't know. Got this thing where she loves
Anyway.
everything.
So she
Says
pauses,
one line,
she
she
waits,
goes on a murder spree.
and then she peeks out.
Excuse me?
She waits,
Oh, she didn't pig out.
then she peeks out,
She's checking to
Ears
make
are
sure
not
you're not
working
gonna
today.
shoot her.
and then she goes and climbs back down the train.
Okay.
Be safe.
Can I shoot a nickel at the ground behind her?
No!
Just for funsies?
One minute.
I knock an arrow to watch her freak out.
usually
over, I'm
see,
gonna
so you
magic
can just
missile you.
shoot one and see where it lands.
You'll probably end up getting her.
Play that game where everyone stands in a circle.
Alright.
Alright, so now you guys are ready for breakfast?
Yeah.
Well,
Have
someone's
some
gotta
cookies.
stand guard.
It's a nice warm day.
Not you. Not you.
I'm gonna sit. Is there a. This is a rock? I'm gonna sit on this boulder.
Sit on the rock.
Oh, I'm gonna sit on this boulder.
Or you're gonna go down, that's like 80 feet down the trail then.
Sit on the boulder.
You're gonna go down 80 feet down the trail and guard from there.
I like that boulder.
And
I feel like
I just
Bongo.
I just missed Bongo.
you're just missing Bongo altogether?
I knew it sounded familiar.
Alright, now Hoodie's up here, and you notice that as the morning sun comes up and the cave starts to heat a little,
Gold?
the things are starting to stink.
Oh, what?
There's a couple of
Dead
fat
bodies.
dudes that are dead there.
Oh, stink. I thought you said stink.
Yeah, I was like, wait, quicksand now.
Sorry.
I was
It
like-
None of us came here today.
Yeah, it's a little stinky here.
And you're 80 feet down the thing with no pay.
I'm ready to move on.
Yeah.
This cave's getting a little stinky too. And it's not my floor.
I could light a fire.
And we figured
I could
this
burn 'em.
out.
I could burn them up and use bonfire. Just
How
burn
will
'em.
the smoke?
Maybe it'll bring them.
Yeah, there's gonna be 5 more days before the,
Jeremy gets here?
So
Yeah.
empty is the cave.
I think we need to have a cremation.
Move the bodies. A funeral. I'm gonna go invite the neighbors.
Funeral fire.
Why
George
do we need to-
Lenny's
it's in a cave.
celebration
Let's
of
just
life.
leave it.
Let's do George Lenny's celebration of life.
Yeah, I'm gonna go invite the gay couple downstairs.
but they're like way down though. That's
I'm
like,
going down to invite
Okay.
the gay couple.
now you're gonna pass 5 other homes on the way there.
Oh, she's gonna invite them all.
Or
You
you're
know.
stopping at each
Invite
one.
them
She's
all.
gonna leave them all
See,
cookies.
Why are you inviting?
I would like to point out that this guy was basically their leader.
But he was bullying them.
Okay.
But that's like,
So you go
So it's a
just a
service
few
for
feet
us.
down, but then off to the that direction. But depending on if you're looking up or down, it's to the left.
Let's not make us look like gods when we shoot them on fire.
There's that family cave over there. So you walk over to that family cave,
Knock knock.
and they shout out, "What do you want?"
Came to invite you to the celebration of life
There's some
for Mr. George
some
Lenny.
rustling and bustling, and 3 ogres
Are you
at the
serious?
ready.
I'm
Yeah.
very serious.
Can we just burn them and be done with? Or
we're just
Toss
leave
them?
them.
toss them over the cliff?
Why do we need
2
to
lady
have a
ogres
funeral?
and
Why
a
do we
man
need to
ogre.
bury them?
Okay.
Just
And they say,
Bro, confuses me.
well, we never liked him anyway. He was a terrible neighbor.
Excellent. Have a great day.
casualty of
Onward.
war. Leave him and move on. Shit happens. Let's go.
Where are
Shit
you
like that
going?
happens.
While you're doing that,
Still
I'm
shit,
gonna light
let's
them on
go.
fire. Get
Okay.
the stink gone.
That's a
We
great
can- we can
idea.
use
So
the
you're gonna drag
ash.
them out.
Excellent.
Alright, so I'm gonna go.
Are you gonna get all 3 ogres?
I'm gonna pile them
Are you
up.
saving the goats
I
to
was
eat,
gonna
or
say,
you
are we
just piling
doing
them on
the
there?
goats too?
The goats
Or is that for
stinking
the
up,
barbecue
or do we
afterwards?
need to slaughter, or
We're
we
gonna
need to
eat
butcher
them.
'em?
That's
I
what
do
the
wanna-
neighbors
do
are
I need to
coming for.
butcher them?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna butcher the goats, I'm gonna pile the ogres,
Okay.
I want to.
I'm gonna skin the goats, the dead.
And we're gonna turn one of those into jerky.
Hell
We're gonna cook
And,
it all.
and you're gonna cook it all up because you're
Yeah,
doing a big feast.
I'm
and,
gonna have a big fire here with these guys.
Ace and,
We can
and
cook them over.
Hoodie and Ace can tug the ogre bodies out of the cave and put them in a pile.
Well, if not, I can. I'm pretty damn
Well,
strong.
you were slaughtering good.
Well, I can get it all done.
I
I'm pretty
get it all
slow-
done.
I'm pretty fast, and
I
I
did
can
it all
just
done.
bonfire
You go
and
down
set
to
'em
the
on
700
fire.
foot house as well and check then. You get pretty much the same thing. There's 2 male and a female ogres, and they're like, oh, that's fine. Yeah, we don't.
Have a great day.
You keep going down.
Yes.
Okay. At the next one, you run into a couple and they're not teenage. They're barely adult children, man, a woman, and 2 boys.
Same response?
And they actually say, is there going to be food?
There is
Cookies.
a possibility that there will be food.
There'll be cookies.
Okay, when should we be there?
This evening.
sundown.
Sundown.
Okay.
I'm sorry to say, you can give me more food, but
I mean, you do you.
Where are you planning to burn the bodies?
Right now.
No, I mean where?
I would think
Where?
the edge of the cliff where the
You know,
smoke
like
and ventilate.
Put them out here on the edge of me, so it's like almost a signal fire.
Yeah.
It's begun. So
And are you lighting them up right now, or are you gonna wait till
They're gonna take a while to burn.
you're gonna do the burning now and then have the barbecue at sundown?
Yeah.
I'm just.
That way they know we're not barbecuing the goats
I was
over
gonna
George
say, I feel
Lane.
like this will get confusing and somebody's gonna accidentally eat.
Okay.
That's not our problem, though.
Right?
Well, I'm scared I might be one of them.
Happy birthday.
I hope you ace your perception check.
So
This
you're
is
continuing
why
all the way
I
down.
want
Yes.
Okay. You run into a nice
Wait,
couple
wait,
at the
wait,
500-foot level, and you
It's
chat with them, and they ask if the neighbors up the hill are coming.
We have had no
No, the
actual
guy with food.
RSVPs.
The people who want food.
They said they might be coming.
Oh.
And they look at each other and they're like, I guess we should show up.
Don't feel forced.
You won't know if you're
Is
there
there
or
any
not.
goal here? Anything to do besides this funeral? Really
No.
We
Why
got 5
do you think
days
we're doing a
until the
funeral?
caravan comes.
I love how.
When you get to the
We're
third
just
level, though,
kinda
those
like
are the
what
guys
the
you talked to
So I'm just
yesterday.
gonna take a 5-day
One
nap.
of them got cut by a sword,
Oh,
and they're kind of standoffish.
no, I
And
get
they're
it.
like, we'll just celebrate in our own way.
Okay.
If you don't mind just going back up the hill.
Well, I'm actually gonna keep going down the hill.
All right,
You
just
don't need to tell me where you're going.
just stay away from our cave, thanks.
All right. Have a great day.
And you get to the 200-foot level, and you run into another group of
What?
3.
I'm gonna start writing a book.
And
We'll probably finish it in 5 days.
Yeah.
That's something that we did.
And they're like, oh, we never liked living under Lenny George anyway.
Love it.
So
There's George Lenny.
yeah.
Why don't
We
we
didn't
just...
kill Lenny George.
I
They
know.
don't
Change it to
necessarily get it,
celebration
right?
of death. Then they might actually come.
I don't care if they come or not.
Then why are you asking them to come?
Because it aggravates the fuck out of you.
Alright, and you get all those guys at the last
I'm having a
case.
great
Or
old
there's
time.
another
She
couple.
just wants to plan a party with cookies.
And they're like, we would, but that's so high up.
I get it.
We'll just celebrate from down here.
Dude,
Sure.
we could send an octopus to come pick you up.
We will not do that.
She's not allowed to talk, she's slaughtering goats.
Great.
Okay, so you got all those neighbors invited. Now, as you're walking down, you know that there's another trail a ways down that has more caves on it, but it's separated from this trail.
I don't feel the need to invite those neighbors. I feel like his immediate.
How much does a
Trail.
loot cost?
A loot? I don't know.
Oh, I
I
was
wanna-
gonna buy a telescope.
I want to buy one.
Telescopes
I'm
are
just gonna
$1,000.
teach
They're
myself
so
how to play
expensive.
while we're waiting.
He's gonna write a whole book on how to play the lute.
He gave up on the book, he's just
Yeah, I
gonna
couldn't
write
think of anything. So I'm just
There wasn't much to talk about.
Can I work
gonna
on my
make a
crossbow
deal
and get
tell it.
proficient?
no.
I'm a battle master.
No,
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
Battlemaster.
you have a feat, but you're not an actual battle.
But your Battlemaster is riposte and parry, right? Which are like sword thingies, not any shooty stuff.
Manly thing.
I want to be a pole master.
I like that.
You got it. Well, I actually made a character very similar to that. For one of my D&Ds.
cool. In that case, I'm just gonna write a letter to Poindexter and ask him for one.
And just ask him for one. Let's see.
Yo, Poindexter, where to sell? Send me a guitar.
Give me a guitar.
Oh, I got some kind of instrument.
Do you have an instrument proficiency?
was something, I'm pretty sure.
Interesting.
That or that was that other character I forgot. I thought I
I
did.
don't know how
I
much
thought
you
I
can put in a
did.
backpack. But an actual thing that you need to be a bard, no.
What?
For sure. How much is his musical instrument going to cost him?
Bards generally do start with.
Yes, but what if they need a replacement?
Alright.
Alright, so you invited everybody on this trail, but you did not go to any of the other trails. You go back up to the top.
35 points. Probably.
35?
Mhm.
Yeah. Kind of a rare item, I guess. One thing you noticed, though, was you did not get to Fleezer's house on your trek. Fleezer doesn't live in town.
That's
Okay.
Blizzard didn't care.
I think Blizzard's table.
El Diablo.
So, are you going back up to the top? Okay.
I had the body stacked.
You got the body stacked, you got the bodies on fire, you got the goats prepped, cooking some goat up.
I skinned them. I got the skins. They're drying.
Did your nature thing on the goats.
I did my nature thing on the goats. We're using all of it: hooves, tongue,
All
their
right.
little
We're
horns.
not cooking the tongue.
I didn't say I wasn't cooking the tongue.
Jerky that tongue. Make tacos out of that.
Hell yeah.
Tastes neat.
Were
Everybody
any
loves
of them
machaca.
female goats?
Yes. Most of them are female goats.
So I got some milk.
Well, no, they're dead. You can't
They're
milk dead goats.
You can milk dead goats if they're freshly dead.
Can you really?
Well, if that guy's been
But
rotting,
it's been like
I'm
10
not,
hours.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're no
Alright.
good.
I
I
don't like that.
don't want it.
I don't like you.
The bacteria set in.
It's all natural,
Put you
people.
back on the thing.
Oh,
Uh,
and then I summoned Bongo back.
oh, okay. You got all afternoon.
You have all 5 days.
That's sweet though. You didn't want to leave Bongo alone.
You're
with
sitting
these
on the
weirdos.
funeral pyre. You're on the
She's
funeral
actually
pyre.
right next to it, but yeah.
Okay.
Funeral pyre is me.
Alright.
Okay, and so you get your goats ready for the afternoon?
Goats are good. Yeah, and I laid out the skins for people to sit on.
Or you can put the goat meat on it, because you don't really have a table or anything.
What's wrong, for?
You just put the goat meat in the dirt.
Fine, I'll use. But I don't want to put goat meat on the skins. I made them all nice.
Well, what are you going to do with the goat meat? Or you can just leave it on sticks, I guess.
Yeah, kebab it.
We're kebabbing the goat meat.
Yeah,
Alright.
kebab. You can use the bones of George and Lenny.
No!
Kebab it.
Regardless
No,
of all the enthusiasm that Pearl ran into, you actually only end up with 7 ogres. One of the two female and male groups, and then family group. There's
More
2.
than I.
Good thing. So 7 ogres show up. They're all kind of awkward.
I'm not supposed to
They
shoot
get
on my
some
table.
food.
Please don't.
Okay.
These are my
It would be
guests.
kind of funny.
Boom, boom, boom. I'm just practicing my crossbow, sorry. I missed.
I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards this idea.
No.
But you notice the adolescent male,
Uh-oh.
right, is kind of
Kill him first.
peeking in the cave. He's slowly moving
I'm
closer
watching
and
him.
closer to the cave.
I want to go talk.
What cave?
This
I'm
cave.
like, yeah, what are you doing?
Oh, wait.
What you
That's
doing with
what
our
it's in. Wait,
cave?
it's this one.
Was our poison box still back there?
The poison box is still sitting
I'm
where you
gonna-
left it.
I'm gonna go and cast Dancing Light and say, "Hi, my name's Pearl."
So you follow him into the cave. Everybody's keeping an eye on him.
I feel like she's like the published manager, like.
I think she's like the cruise director.
She's-
Like Julie on Love Boat.
and he's like, oh, hey,
I barely remember that, but I still get it.
I was just checking out George Lenny's place.
I'm like Doc. Sometimes I'm
Supposedly
nice,
he had
sometimes I'm not.
some beer. I thought maybe
Beer?
Beer.
if you
Oh,
should
yeah.
want the beer, I could
Yes.
take it.
Well, we
Beer?
haven't come across any.
You got beer? Wait, beer?
my friends would like you to show them where you think the beer might be.
He goes, oh, I heard he buried his beer.
He buried his.
He would bury his beer.
Why would he didn't bury his poison box?
He did.
He did. You uncovered
Oh, that's stupid of me.
it.
See what poison did to me?
I've already forgotten what happened.
And what's your name?
Barry.
Joe,
Oh, you're not talking to me.
Joe's son?
Joe's
So
son?
your dad's Joe?
Yeah.
That's what a small world. I know Joe.
Joe Mama.
He just points over it and says,
All right.
See,
Go
I
find this
can't
beer.
shoot Joe.
so you do some dancing lights, and you and Joe go and
Joe's
I'm
son.
Bongo.
That's Joe's son.
Joe's son.
I'm gonna just trail behind him because,
Yeah, I'm.
And
Please come with.
Joe's son tries to get fresh with Pearl.
exactly.
He's not getting fresh. That's why I brought Bongo.
Are they going to make out in the corner?
Hell no.
I'm
Have
not
you seen
sure.
this ogre
I'm not
boy?
really not
Yo,
sure
Joe's
what's going on.
son.
Pearl and Joe's son. Okay.
Yes. Okay, great. We're going to find the alcohol.
Yeah, and you do eventually, he's kicking around the dirt. You do eventually find 2 kegs buried, not too far from the
Hey, we got
The real
refreshments.
party.
but they're empty.
Bummer.
Why is
As
he
if-
burying empty kegs?
Well, it's, I think they sprung a leak and it all just leaked out underground. So he's left them. So Joe's son is pretty disappointed.
Yeah, I would be too, but
Can you make water into wine?
I cannot. I am not.
But he asks if he can have the cakes.
Sure, dude.
The empty ones?
Yeah.
What you gonna do with them?
Look for beer.
Have them.
Okay.
Okay. So he goes ahead and finishes digging up the cakes. Are you going to help him out?
Nah.
We'll watch.
Just gonna watch.
Watch.
So he gets the cakes up out of the holes
Scrabble
and
starts
takes them.
helping a little with the
And
snout.
he's carrying them. It's pretty awkward, but they're not heavy. He's a big guy.
You want me to just pick them up for him? Carry them out.
We can help me with one.
Okay.
And he goes, you guys think I can have a chair to throw?
I kind of like the chair personally. I think.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'll just take the kegs then, thanks. And he hands them to you if you give me a hand.
You should have sold him these. Get some money off of it, at least.
Oops! Drop the keg on Oliver's head.
Okay. Then he's gonna take
It
the
slipped,
kegs.
dude.
He's gonna take the kegs home. Are you gonna follow him home?
You can't roll it down the hill.
I would probably break it.
Hell yeah,
Isn't
do
it
it.
already?
No, it's just empty.
But doesn't it have a hole in the bucket?
No, it's just sort of not sealed well. It's kind of leaked out over time.
So it is.
You have the
broken.
hiccups.
Does he need me to help him?
I'm just occasionally jumping.
Does he need me to help him?
Yeah, because it's awkward going down the.
Alright,
I'm going with dancing lights.
Alright. I
Okay.
guess we're helping.
Then, as the kegs and these people decide to leave, so Harry's carrying a keg and Pearl's just going along for a walk. Then all of the other ogres are like, okay, well,
Thank
that's
you all for coming.
thank you
What do you do
for,
something
the meal, and then everybody starts down the trail.
after a celebration of life?
So you go and drop the kegs off at the boys' home.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Do I see anything while I'm dropping off the cake?
No, it's dark now,
Except for the dancing lights.
except for the dancing lights. You can only see the trails just in front of you with the dancing lights.
Do I talk to the boy as we're carrying the cakes?
If you would like to talk to the boy carrying the cake.
What
So
do you know
boy.
about El Diablo?
Oh, I've never seen El
One
Diablo,
gonna go straight
but I've
there.
heard about him.
Do you know Fleaser?
Is that the crazy lady with the hair?
Yeah.
It says,
She's kind of arrow
yeah, my mom told me to stay away from her.
Where does she live?
It's like 2 trails over,
Okay.
but near the bottom, I think.
Oh, okay. That sounds
on
like
the
a
other
crazy lady
side
down
of the cave.
Yeah, it's actually it's actually Besla's side of the community.
Vesla, as in someone other than George and Lenny.
Yeah, this is George Lenny's side where we live.
there. That's awesome.
And Besta's side is over on the other
And what
side.
do we think about Besla?
Well, my parents didn't like her, which is why we live over here on George Linney's side. I wonder what we're going to call it now that it's not George Linney's side
I
anymore.
think you should keep it called Joseph's side.
Oh, I'll talk to my dad. That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
There you go. There you go. Alright, so not a fan of Methuselah.
Besla.
It's my thing, alright?
Okay, I like it. It's a good thing, but that doesn't mean Pearl's not going to correct you.
True.
That's her
So, is Besla and El Diablo, are they like buddies?
Oh, heavens no. Yeah, they don't get along at all.
No.
I mean, George Linney and El Diablo kind of chatted once in a while, from what I understand.
Okay.
But Besta and El Diablo and also George Linney don't like each other at all.
So where's El Diablo's part of the cave?
Nobody knows. He just comes and goes. And like I said, I've never seen him
But
or
there's,
talked
like,
to him.
George Lenny's part, right? And
Yes.
there's like
Besta's part.
Besla's, yeah. So think of the cave like a pie. Alright, so George Lenny has a piece and Besla's got a piece. Where's El Diablo's piece?
Sounds like El Diablo is stealing pieces of other
I
people's.
was gonna say he's sticking his finger in different places, not just like
In the
licking his
pie?
finger, yeah.
You're going with the whole pie?
Oh.
You're sticking your fingers in the pie?
If that's the analogy we're going with, I will have to go with it.
Justin just looks confused.
Now, what kind of pie are we talking about?
Like
It's
a
like-
meat pie or a fruit pie.
And if that's
Joseph
basically
is.
like
You're playing
cream
Joseph.
Alright. The cave is a cookie jar.
Okay, are you talking to me or are you talking to
George
Joseph?
pie. So in
Lenny's
this case, he's
cookies.
just like dipping his
Besla's
in the chocolate
cookies.
chip.
You know,
Where does Diablo keep his cookies?
you've been very helpful.
I don't know where Diablo lives. No one has ever said where Diablo lives.
Do they
I
know
know
where
where-
he keeps his cookies?
I know where Fleaser lives because my mom told me to stay away from Fleaser.
Alright, we're gonna go. We're gonna make sure Fleaser never bothers you.
Oh, we're gonna what?
That's just clever. Yeah.
Joseph is confused and looks like he wants to go in his home.
I get that. I want to leave you. Have a great night, Joseph. Thanks
Okay.
for all your help.
So he
Ow.
picks up his 2 cakes and he carries them into his cave.
I go back up.
Okay, and you go back up.
Got your butt back.
All right.
Because you're going up.
Okay.
Butt back.
All right. So it's nighttime again. It's time for another rest.
You want me to do guard duty?
You take the first shift.
A guard duty? Alright, I got it.
That's the first shift. So you have Scrabble stand right on the edge because he can see even though you can't.
Yeah,
So he can tell you what happened.
I can listen though.
Yeah, you can still listen. And everybody else is resting. In the cave or outside? Do you like the stars?
I actually do. As long as I'm also hidden.
Well, it's dark outside now, so it's easy to
I'll
hide.
see the stars eventually. I'm gonna go all the way to the very
To
back.
the chair?
I mean, it's got to be a good sized chair, right?
Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
It's a good size chair. Okay. It doesn't really matter.
So I fall
I don't know
asleep.
why I'm just moving people around to make it look like
Yeah.
things are happening.
You fall asleep.
Yeah.
I mean, that
on-
is probably where I would
I
be.
fell asleep.
Okay. But Scrabble's watching.
Yeah, Scrabble's got me.
All right, and is there going to be a second shift to the
Yes.
watch so that?
I take
Third,
the second.
Okay. And so you're going to be the one that's out there in the morning. Where you said
We're
you
not
did.
having another incident.
Yeah, that's
He was already asleep, so I
cleaned
just
the
left
corner
him
over
there
there.
sleeping.
yeah, that works.
All right, and
Actually,
again,
don't believe
Bongo's helping
behind
out
Oliver. He
because
farts in his sleep.
How do you know that?
Bongo's keeping an eye until the sun comes up because he can see down the trail. But nothing happens until the sun comes up. So it's breakfast. Everybody's rousing who had been sleeping. And you see a goblin coming up the trail.
Goblin.
Dun, dun, dun.
Shit.
No. Hi.
We don't like goblins, I
And
thought.
he waves up.
We don't like dwarves. Goblins.
Hello.
So confusing.
Are you here? Are you here to take care of George Lenny? George Lenny?
Been there, done that.
That dude.
Take care of him in what sense?
I'm not sure. I don't have all the details, but they said they said pig riders would be coming to take care of George Lenny.
Well, he
But
is no longer here.
I was expecting orcs.
That's,
Aren't they all?
that's a little racist.
Little naughty boy. Alright. We're gonna go with this one.
It's not important.
That's why I chose the
half
one
orc.
in the
Don't we
very
have an
front.
half orc?
We used to, but he's back with the caravan.
He's down the trail. Put him on the trail.
Alright. George Lenny is no longer with us.
Now, okay, he keeps walking up the trail
Love
as he's
it.
talking.
Okay. What's your name?
Can I go to the edge?
Are you awake?
Everyone's roused.
Yeah, and you hear her talking down the hill, so you start heading over to the edge.
Yeah.
And he's climbing, so he's going pretty slow. His name is Fitzbottom.
Fitzbottom? Who told you that we'd be here?
And he said, and he goes, the shipping and receiving people.
Are you? Oh, yeah, because you are from the Goblin outpost that the caravan goes to?
Yeah,
Awesome, great.
that's where I'm from.
I did not know he's lying.
I mean, he very well might be, but we're going to wait till he gets a little bit closer.
I keep an arrow knocked.
Cool. So are you just checking on our progress, or
He says, well, I wondered if you're gonna take care of Besla as well.
take care of in what sense?
I shut down. Look, nerd, what's your deal? Do you need us to kill her or not?
Are you a cop?
The shipping and
Technically,
receiving
yeah.
supervisor said that Besla might be interfering with the caravan.
Great, we'll kill her too. Have a nice day.
Best is a frost tree.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
Can you?
Look, even though it's
What
characters
is
that
Bethla?
died.
What did you say she was? She a frog lady?
Frost giant.
Oh, that's gonna be good. I'm a giant.
And just because she's a frost giant
Okay,
doesn't mean
there's
that she's
giants.
actually a
and then
giant.
Giant.
Exactly. That doesn't mean she's actually a giant.
Hey, you know
She's
what?
just
I
pretty.
should go
So-
check out Besla's thing. Maybe her and I could get on. I am the last of the furballs. And I do need to find. I need to
changed.
We were going with screw
Find
her
a
over.
different cave.
Not-
But no, Mama said in
Don't
her
wanna hear
journal
that.
that I need to like
So what
keep
I'm
the
hearing
furball
is,
genes
we've got
going.
horny young man over here, and
Horny Druid, that's a new one.
he is going to go on a solo stealth mission to meet Bessel.
I think that's wise. Yeah.
So everybody's interested now in what the goblins
No,
think.
I'm gonna go check out Besla.
Wow.
I'll find out if she's good or bad.
So Fitzbottom, Bessel is a little bit out of our league personally.
Right.
How do you know that?
She's not out of our league.
It's just
She's
in
not
you.
out of Harry and Oliver's league.
Right? We got this.
Oh, I'm not banging her. I'm shooting her.
I would do it after I bang her and she gives birth to my offspring.
I'm not waiting
We're-
9 months to shoot
It's
somebody.
not 9 months of
Oh, it
dog. It's a lot longer.
She said probably longer.
Okay, whatever. I'm
It's like an
not.
elephant kind of thing. you know?
Okay, I'm not waiting 2 years to shoot.
We are willing to look into the matter.
But think about it. If I get her pregnant, she might just become inefficient.
We are willing to look into the matter, but I don't know what we can do at this juncture.
I get her pregnant.
Please disregard that.
So yeah, Fitzbottom was looking around at the people and the pigs.
It's my destiny. Mama said to
Checking
find
everything
myself
out.
a good giant girl.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh
See,
God. Oh God.
it's just a name. It's like people that name their kid Jesus.
Listen,
That
I'm
kid's
happy
not
to go
actually
check
like
it out,
Jesus.
but if they are,
I know, I've given Jesus a
then
ride a
I'm
few
out.
times.
But if they aren't, then we'll see what we can do.
They aren't.
Aren't
Never
what?
mind, I don't need to know
What,
that.
huh?
We'll go
So-
kill her. Later, nerd.
Don't promise things like that. We will see what we can do.
And then he says that. So
If
how
we can't
long?
fuck her, we'll kill her.
How long do you plan on? How long do you plan on
Please
staying
don't use
here
the
at,
royal
Don't
leave.
encourage him.
at George Linney's cave?
Sorry,
Uh,
what was
I know, it's
that?
kinda
Not too
comfy.
hard.
And we're waiting on the caravan.
Just another.
Oh, how long before the caravan shows up?
5 days.
Oh.
Why are we telling this? Okay, I shoot him. She said too much. I shoot him.
It's fine because 5 days is wrong.
Oh my God. Got to. Please tell me we are advancing a couple days here.
Roll the die.
16.
Tell me now.
Ooh, 16 is the die number?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a hit.
It's
Yep, 16. Okay. So then everybody roll for initiative. Oh, you're gonna tell me how much damage?
Who are you damaging?
He just shot the goblin.
Why?
Because you told him when the. We
Because
don't
when you
know
tell
this guy.
people things, they kill them. They've already told you this.
Okay.
What? The age.
18. Wait, I added 2, right?
Do I need to?
Yes.
18.
Oh yeah, new day, gotta roll.
I have 8.
I heard 18.
Yeah.
13.
And a dirty 20 for 8.
Scrapple is. I add 6 to Scrapple?
2.
No.
Plus
You
2.
only had two.
6
two
for
scrap.
real.
Scrapple's a 21.
Ace and Scrapple
They were ready for a fight.
were ready for the fight. Fifth bomb's 18.
Yeah, you're the one that started it.
Well, I'm not the one that told information. If this guy.
Disinformation.
I don't care.
You didn't know it was wrong at the time.
Exactly. The fact that he was like, oh yeah, I'm with the shipping company, and then, oh, so that's when they're coming through. I don't trust that.
What are Scrapple? He's standing right at the edge there, so Scrapple and Ace could reach him if they wanted to. What are Scrapple and Ace going to do?
Hold and see what he does.
Okay. They weren't hearing.
Dude, that looked like that hurt.
Did it?
I have a feeling that was my
How much
fault.
damage did he say? Okay, we're gonna go with 7. Anyway, so what are you doing?
Did that hurt?
So you're just gonna talk to
I'm
him.
holding and
Fitzbottom.
talking to him. I'm trying
Okay.
to distract him.
That's when Fitzbottom. Then you see the arrow pop out, and the wound heals up. And Fitzbottom goes, "Fuck you!" and casts a big giant spell
On whom?
on this area.
Can I
Oh,
shield?
very important to me.
Can I parry?
I don't
No,
think
it's
you
a
can
melee.
parry a spell.
They're both melee.
Oh, my bad. Can I counter it?
Do you have a counter?
I think I do. Actually. I believe I remember something. to use as a counter.
I can make really annoying sounds. Oh, no, 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 that's right. What do you
Excuse me, sorry. Well, I thought I had one. I guess not.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Good to know.
In my opinion.
She bought a
Oh yes,
Right.
variety
yes.
pack, and she
Absorb
takes some
elements. I can
All the
absorb
watermelon
elements.
Makes sense.
Trigger. You take acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage.
Oh, so you can absorb elements. All
Spell
right.
captures some of the incoming
That is
energy.
what you're gonna do.
lessen its effect on you, and storing
So
it for
you're
your
just
next
gonna make
melee
a
attack.
con save.
Is it a sorcerer?
What the hell just happened?
When
Yeah,
you
you pissed it off.
Bottom, he got pissed off and he cast a cone of cold.
And I tried
Which
to
covers
tease them a little too.
You, your pig, Harry, and Harry's
Is this the
pig.
one that Joel was making out with over here in the corner?
No.
No,
It's
that was
a
some
goblin.
other kid.
Oh.
Listen, I'm only 16.
Hey,
It's the hormones.
that makes it even more likely that you
Uh,
didn't make out with him.
Somewhere between 16 and 18.
That's
probably.
exactly what I'm
pretty
saying.
close to 18.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
16 is like
What was
18.
the princess from Enchanted? That's basically
Yeah,
her.
I usually just
Giselle.
put myself like in my late teens or early
She
20s.
did
Okay.
Pearl
But you
Alright.
is a Giselle enough name.
10 plus 13.
13 is the number needed, so you did save, but you still take half damage. Then you also have to roll for the pig. Does anybody know what pig's con save is off the top of their head?
No.
No,
I had to
and
use that.
It's +2.
Yeah, but you don't see me making out with orcs though.
I'm sorry, what was it?
Oh, yeah, we're all 6.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you're
I
gonna roll
thought I was
for
older, but I'm also
you're gonna roll for
16.
Rue. His con save. He's +2.
9
It's 11. So he did make it.
We're
How
all
many-
teenagers except for
How
Harry.
many hit points does the pig have?
Pig has 30.
Because Rue just took 33.
What the
Rue
fuck?
disappeared.
Oh!
You just take 16. You're gonna roll now for your con save. Well, roll for Scrabble's con save. So just D20 plus 2. And then you're gonna use your reaction.
17 for Scrapple.
So Scrabble just takes 16 damage.
Okay.
And then you're gonna use your reaction because you have absorb elements.
Yes.
Alright, and what does that do when you get hit with 33 points of cold damage?
So I can do it at higher levels too if I need to. So I can cast it at a second level if I
Is
want.
it actually a reaction?
It's a reaction. Okay. So
You
the
know,
spell
I'm-
captures some of the incoming energy, lessening its effect on you and storing it for your next melee attack. You have resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of your next turn. Also, the first time you hit with a melee attack on your next turn, the target takes an extra 1d6 damage of the triggering type and the spell ends. If I do it in a second level, the extra damage increases by 1d6 for each slot level above first.
Okay. So you're gonna go ahead and make your Constitution save anyway.
Okay.
So what's your Constitution saving throw?
It's in the crack. Damn. Crack. 7.
7 total? What's your
Isn't it
Constitution
2?
number? Well, it could be 2 or it could be 4. I don't know what druids are proficient in. Probably not Constitution.
My Constitution is 1.
And your saving throw is also 1? It's all 3?
My saving throw is 5.
Your Constitution modifier is
My
1, but your
saving
Constitution saving
Spell
throw.
save 14.
Nope.
What is happening?
Constitution saving throw.
Hand me your paper.
This chart up here at the top. Saving throws.
Saving throws. Constitution. You don't have proficiency?
So it's just 1.
+1.
So you didn't make it.
I have saving throws and a wisdom.
Right. But that's not Constitution.
Right. So you just take half damage because you used your spell, and it charges up your next melee attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, with 1d6 of cold. Okay.
Or 2d6 if I use the second level.
Oliver.
What?
Yes. 2d6 if you use the second level.
Extra damage.
So, but you still take 16 damage.
Okay.
So
So
we had
Scrapple
Scrapple
took 13.
No, Scrapple was also 16, and you were also 16.
Okay.
And Oliver was 16, but Rue ended up taking 33. So now we're at Oliver's turn.
I'm gonna shoot him again.
Oliver's gonna shoot him again. Did you miss the part where he healed up?
What?
Yeah, I missed that.
Yeah, you were out of the room. At the beginning of his turn, he healed up the damage from your arrow.
Rude.
Gosh. This is what happens when you're friendly.
Yes, because me talking to him is the reason he
Yes!
blasted you for shooting him.
Yes! Because you're friendly. You're like, oh, hey! Yeah, no, here's my credit card number, here's my social security number. Hey, buddy. Because of that, you said too much and I had to shoot.
I did not say too much.
No, but you let him get
How
close.
close am I to him?
So you shoot him. Roll for it.
20.
Looks like you're about 30.
Dirty 20 or nat 20?
Nah.
Oh, wow. So you're gonna roll 2 d8s and add your 3
Or
or
just
4.
roll your d8 20s. But there are all these.
And one of those pretty d8s.
Take this one. I got a 6 and a 5.
11 plus your dex modifier is 3.
Yep.
14.
You gotta do your own math, buddy.
If you give me all the numbers, I'll do the math. But you gotta give me all the numbers. Okay, so you shoot him from 10 feet, which is almost point blank for a longbow. And he takes a 14 damage from your nice score there. We don't have to worry about Root. So now we're at Pearl. Pearl.
I am going to subtly cast mage armor on myself.
Suddenly cast mage armor on
So
yourself.
I'm not making any sudden movements. I'm not making any sounds. I just now have mage armor on.
I'm just gonna get a little bit safer and see what happens. And then where's Bongo? Oh, Bongo's after you. Are you gonna try to sneak Bongo?
Yeah. No.
Okay. And then it's actually Hoodie's turn.
Whoa, really? Finally. Wow. I was like 4.
So you're way back here, but he is standing where you can see him. If he takes one step back, you won't be able to see him anymore because he'll be down. But from where you are standing now, you can see him.
I'm hidden already.
Yes.
So I get advantage.
Yes, unless he spotted you. We'll have to roll to see if he actually
Alright,
spotted you.
so I need to roll for stealth.
Yeah, you're gonna be stealth.
What'd you get?
Terrible number.
Sounds like shame.
Oh. No, 6.
Oh, shit.
You can beat 6.
13.
So he did not see you.
17 plus 6.
Definitely a hit. And your damage?
Oh. So my sneak is the 1d8 and then 2d6.
Yes. Plus 7, 4.
So 13.
Alright. 13 more damage. And then we're at Bongo.
Bongo is going to.
It looks like Bongo's actually adjacent to.
Yeah, so Bongo is simply preparing. If Fitzbottom moves to attack me, Bongo's going to attack him.
Okay. So
Moves to attack me.
if he starts to attack you, Bongo's gonna bite.
Yes.
Okay. And then we would be back at the top of the list. Scrapple.
Do I need to sync us?
No, you think on
Your turn.
Harry's turn.
So how close can Scrapple get?
Oh, you can run right up there in a second.
And I can still get there too?
Well, Scrabble.
We get crowded.
Can I ride? I can't ride Scrapple.
You can't ride Scrapple because you're not synced.
Okay.
Scrapple has to make his move before you make yours. That's the other point.
Can I get close enough that I'm gonna be able to make a melee attack? Or should
Yes,
I
how
have
many do you
moved some
move?
last time as a reaction?
Because we can't move on reaction.
But I held my action for him to react. Remember, I teased him and held my action.
And then you decide to use your reaction to do the absorb element.
Right, but I couldn't like absorb elements and walk forward.
No.
Okay, just check.
I'll tell you how to do it though. What are you gonna do is Scrapple.
And he's gonna go over and bite him, I guess.
Scrapple's gonna go by. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's, and then you can try and bite him.
That's pretty good. That's a 23.
That's definitely a hit. How much damage does Scrapple do?
That 58 plus 4.
Does Scrapple have some kind of charge bar?
Gore.
Plus 1d6.
Oh. Because you ran over there, you get an extra d6, so it's d8, d6 plus 4.
Nine. 9 damage.
Okay. Scrapple now is engaged with Fitzbottom, but he has more movement left.
So he's gonna back up a little.
Did he hit? He hit, right? So that actually means that Fitzbottom needs to make a strength saving throw.
That's what I wanted to do.
The DC.
That's what I wanted to do. And it looks like failed.
So he gets knocked back 5 feet or thrown from.
Yeah, so you want to knock him down or backwards.
Down.
Knock him down.
You laying on the ground.
Knocks down. And then
He's gonna make sure, Scrabble's gonna make sure there's no one going to come in. So
there.
he's gonna kind of back up behind Oliver, I guess.
Okay. You can do that because no, you couldn't do that. You would still get an attack of opportunity if Fitzbottom wanted to hit you with disadvantage.
And does he?
It's my turn. It's Harry's turn.
No.
Right. No, it's
Ace's turn.
it's
But
still Scrabble's
also,
turn. But I'm saying if Scrabble moves away from
Oh,
Fitzbottom,
even though he's prone?
yeah, but at disadvantage because it's prone.
Oh. Okay.
So Scrabble's gonna take
Yeah.
damage. All right, I got a terrible number. 3 plus 7 is 10. So no, that's a miss.
That's
So he missed to use his reaction, and now we're at Harry. No, we're at Ace. It stays by Ace. Now we're at Harry.
Okay, so can I move, bonus action, and then attack?
Don't you have a thing that lets you teleport? What's your...
I have pass without a trace, if that's what
No.
you mean.
Let's say like a mystic thing. Part of a... It's
I
the
have a
invisible
disguise
thing?
self.
What does your
Oh, I have my
invisible thing?
hidden self.
Hidden step.
Hidden step.
What does that do?
So I get free invisibility once per day for, what is the length? I think it's my level or something.
No, it's a round. It's just a round.
Oh,
But
okay.
it doesn't also increase your movement?
Not that I see.
Mm.
I don't think there's a hidden step card. It's a furball.
Yeah, furball too.
Yeah.
And I'm confusing you with Misty Step, which would let you move farther. This just lets you be invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah, no movement. Alright.
Alright, how close can I get?
Well, you can only move 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You would still be 10 feet away. You could use a lance. So, yeah.
What
use
about
a
a
lance.
quarterstaff?
Nope, full reach.
So can I do shillelagh on my lance?
Can you do shillelagh on a lance? You can, but a lance is better than a shillelagh.
Yeah, but then it's magical and shouldn't be able to heal himself from it.
What makes you think you can't heal yourself from magic weapon?
I thought it'd be hard.
Okay. You want to go over there and cast shillelagh on your lance.
Right, it's my bonus action.
Yeah.
And then attack with it. I was gonna do a quarterstaff, but
You can reach him with force.
so
But I don't think shillelagh. No, because shillelagh can only be cast on a clever quarterstaff.
or a shamrock leaf or missile. Okay.
No, you have to carry that.
Oh. So no, I can't do that.
You can't do it on a lance.
And how far away is he?
He's 40 feet away.
Oh, that's away.
Because he goes 30 for 10 more.
And is anyone near him?
What you call it?
Bongo.
Bongo is adjacent to him.
Or is it-
Oliver is 10 feet away from him. Hoodie is quite a ways away from him. As she prefers.
Keeping her
As he prefers.
Alright, I'll just do a lance, and I guess it's just a regular old lance.
So just run up there with the lance.
Do I need to do a d20?
Yes, and you need to do 2 d20s and take the better one because he's laying on the ground.
And what do I,
Add your lance number, which is your strength plus your proficiency, so probably 4. Maybe 5. I don't know. What's your lance number?
okay, plus 4, so it's 21.
So that's a hit. And then you do a d12 plus 2 of damage.
That would be 4.
Bringing him to 40 damage.
Wait, is that a melee attack?
Yes.
Then it also adds the absorb element, which would be an extra d6.
Of cold damage.
4 more.
44. Okay. Then we're at. Oh my god. Oh, now we're at Fitzbottom.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Fitzbottom kicks off from the side of the cliff and flies out 30 feet into the air. So he needs a thing to stand on. We'll put him on this for now. And when he gets there, he turns into a cloud of mist.
Alright.
Is that El Diablo?
Oh, yeah, how would you know? You just guessed.
Really, that was all the elbow.
He poofed. He Houdini'd. He's not there.
All right, so are you, what? I mean, what are you gonna do, Oliver? Is there any way for you to chase a cloud of mist?
Dare you. Just jump.
I
Take a leap of
scream.
faith.
I shout out something to the effect of. Fight. Want to fight me, you little bitch?
Is
Yeah.
it secured? Is it a secured object?
What?
Is it a secured object? Because it works. Because Thunderwave works on unsecured objects.
Oh, okay. Well, no,
30 feet
it's
away.
technically a dude still.
It's not my turn.
No.
I'm preparing.
My turn.
Okay.
Okay. Nope. I have prepared to cast Firebolt. If he comes at me or Bongo. And I yell, wow, that's really cool. And that's my turn. I'm out here making friends. Leave me alone.
Are you trying to make friends with the guy we're trying to kill?
Why are we trying to kill him? We were saving
Because
for
you
George
tried
Lenny.
making
Because
friends
he's
with
El
him.
Diablo.
You tried making friends with him, and this is where it got us. Sadie, when
When I
somebody
try to
goes-
make friends with people, and then Harry talks to them, and then you shoot them, that's how we get here.
okay,
Okay.
well, the roundabout.
So you're
way,
prepared
yes,
in your
but-
thing.
Yeah, Hoodie, it's your turn.
Hoodie.
I need to hide.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What?
That's what she does. She hides.
I just love
And
how that's-
if anybody's looking for you, we'll have you roll. But you're hidden.
Oh, am I hidden?
Yeah.
I mean, I
It
rolled
depends on
12
who's looking
plus
for you, right?
8, whatever. Alright, so I can roll with advantage.
Oh, you're shooting at the cloud?
Wait, what? I
uh,
feel like I missed something. there when I was
Fitzbottom
being
kicked
stressed.
off the side of the mountain, flew up into the air, and turned into a cloud.
I thought it was really cool, but I'm a storm
She
sorcerer.
thought it was really cool.
Well, that's boring.
So you're not gonna shoot it?
No, I'm a
Okay.
little disappointed.
Alright.
Is it a cloud of water?
Bongo.
Is it a cloud of water?
No, it's a cloud of. It's a cloud of.
Goblin.
If it's water, I might be able to interact
Cloud
with
of
it.
ogre is what it is.
There.
But
It's a cloud of.
I might be able to swim through it or something.
Anyway.
I'm trying to think outside the box.
Bongo is doing the same thing as he was before.
okay. You guys are all just waiting then.
Yeah.
Alright. Nobody's gonna try to throw any magic at the cloud or anything.
I mean,
I
gonna try to
was.
shoot it, but or I would.
I'm gonna try a thunder wave.
That's too far away to Thunderwave.
Thunderwave is only 15 feet.
Yeah.
He's 30 feet away from you.
You think I could entangle it?
It's not on the ground.
Anyway.
Can I put it on fire?
With a
Create bonfire.
spray bonfire.
Two
Fire,
feet.
just aim it
Put
at
it
the
in the
ground.
sky.
Can you drop bonfires on people?
No, it says on the ground.
No, that won't work either then.
Yeah.
Which is too bad, because dropping bonfires on people's heads just sounds like a great
I could mask us all with Pass Without a Trace. A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within a 30 feet of you, including you, has a plus 10 bonus to dexterity checks and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its passage. I say that I do that and we
You know, I'm gonna just keep letting you use spell slots on that, so you go ahead.
Well, I just thought I could get us out of there. We could leave. Pass without a trace, and he wouldn't know we'd gone.
Okay. So you're all gonna watch the cloud float away then?
I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Wait. Diablo, come back.
So the cloud does go and settle down. You watch it, and it goes and settles down on the ground and goes under a crack, some 200 feet down the cliff. That so.
Okay. Well, let's go get Fleaser.
Talked a little too much, Sadie.
Let's go
Good
talk
shot.
to Fleaser. I'm gonna go to Fleaser's.
You're gonna go to Fleaser's?
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody want to go with Harry to Fleaser's?
Yes.
No, I like to smell fresh air.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stay here and think. You guys are all gonna
I'm
go
not
to
going with Oliver.
Fleaser's?
No, I'm not going. I'm staying here with Hoodie.
That's fine.
So now Oliver and Harry are
Should
gonna go
probably
to
ruin
Fleaser's.
the interrogation anyway with, I'm sorry for my friend. You want a cookie? Let's
Do
be
you want some
friends.
cookies? We should be friends. So
Let's
Harry,
be best friends. This
so
is great.
Harry and Oliver are gonna go to Fleaser's.
Yeah.
Can I ride Scrapple?
No, not down the side of the mountain.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, because you have to go all the way to. You actually have to
I
go.
have a question though. I'm sorry. If I have now seen that goblin El Diablo dude, right?
Right.
Can I disguise self with him with him?
You want to look like Fitzbottom. Okay. So you're gonna do a disguise self, which you're allowed to do once a day, and look like Fitzbottom. Okay. Now, when you get all the way down the base of the cliff, climbing down the trails, you see Fleaser's cave, or you assume it's Fleaser's cave based on what Joe's son said. And it looks like it's easier just to go all the way down and then go around and climb back up rather than try to go along the cliff face.
Okay.
So just use the trail to go all the way down and then back up. You could precariously cliff face across if it were an emergency, but it looks like it's easier just to go around.
So
So
I
you
want Oliver to hang back, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in as Fitzsimmons and see if she recognizes me.
Well, it would help if you knew
Bottom.
that it was Fitzbottom. Oh, I'm not there. You called him the wrong name.
Somebody's gonna watch
So far she's just going to look like Fitzbottom. That's what she said. Okay, and so she's going to go up the cave. Are you going to stay on the trail below the cave then?
Yeah.
How far below her cave?
Just close enough that I can overhear, but out of sight.
Okay. This is going to be the R-rated portion. What? This is going to be the R-rated portion.
Is she gonna bang a troll?
No, not Weezer.
So you have disguised yourself,
Already?
so we'll
Like,
actually
I'm not there. I
make
don't
you
care.
look
Not
like
my
Fitz
circus,
Bottom
not my
Play.
monkeys.
Right.
Buddy, how's it going?
And you walk up to,
What's that?
Except for my little red hair stuff.
yeah, you've always got that little red hair tucked.
Yeah.
So that people can recognize you. So he knows that you are not Fitzbottom.
Right.
You are indeed Harry disguised as Fitzbottom.
Right.
But other people probably won't know. And so you walk up to the cave hole,
Oh.
and it's kind of,
Mm. Yeah.
I mean, ogres don't wash, this one never washes.
Lovely. You smell lovely today, pleaser.
And she goes, I don't think I know you, little man.
Oh, you know me.
Then she says, 5 silver pieces, same price for the small.
God.
Hey, pleaser.
We're interrogating a hooer.
A what?
Hooer.
How much?
Hi-ho.
5 silver pieces.
If I give you 5 silver pieces,
Oh God.
I need you to tell me where Beelzebub's cave is.
Never heard of Beelzebub.
Well, you know her name, Beelzebub.
Wow, if only someone who knew their names was there.
Giant. Yeah, that giant bitch.
Okay, if you walk, she's in the cave yelling at you, you're yelling at her. Are you going to walk in the cave?
Oh, yeah. Here.
Okay. The problem
Hey,
is,
baby.
now it's getting dark. It's dark inside the cave.
Which one?
Yeah, it was coming. You were there.
I'm so glad I'm not there.
Okay, so it's dark. You can't really see.
So I'm going to grope around.
Okay.
Find my way.
I'm gonna go. I changed my position from far enough to hear but out of sight to just out of sight.
Just out of sight. I don't even want to hear this.
Oh,
so
Peter.
So you
Is
walk.
that you, baby?
You walk into the cave. She lights a candle.
Oh,
She can't see in the dark either.
okay.
Wait, or can she? Does anybody remember?
I know.
She had dark vision
Yes,
when
no,
she
they do have
approached
dark
us.
vision.
Yeah.
Ogres have dark vision. It's Lizard Man. I got confused between the Lizard Man and
They're so close. I
Yeah.
get it. I get it.
Lizards are winning. Okay, so she has dark vision, but she lights a candle anyway.
Okay.
Because
Whoa.
it's hard to
That was
So-
not your face. Sorry, Freezer.
So you're standing there near Flazer, and she goes. So all I gotta do is tell you where Bessla lives.
Yes.
She goes, well, for another 5 silver, you can still take care of yourself.
Ah, that's what best was for.
So how much you gonna pay?
Oh my gosh! What the fuck?
All right, so I give
We're
her
trying
the
to find
5
El
silver.
Diablo.
Do you have 5 silver?
Yeah.
I
I always
thought you
keep the
gave all
silver,
your-
I give the gold to them.
Oh, so you do have 5 silver.
Yeah.
I have none of your gold.
Oh, okay.
You gave it to me.
No.
I got your
And you
gold.
gave most of it to.
No, I still have it. I have it right here.
You gave it to her, Poppy. Poppy needed 45 gold for
Oh, yeah,
goose
the-
cookie.
Oh, and then you told me to
Goose
give it to
Chris.
Poppy.
Yeah,
You told me to
But
do
it wasn't
that.
still-
all of it. It was
you
just
still
some
got
of it.
15.
I thought I had 75.
No, you had like 65.
Oh, she's got 62.
I'm sorry. I bank zeros.
Anyway, but
I
you
bank
did keep
gold
some
zero.
change, so you think you've got 5 silver.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I have it on my sheet.
It looks really awkward when you pull your silver out of your fur ball pocket, because it's at about ear height on a goblin. So it almost looks like you're pulling silver out of your ear,
Well,
Yeah, I'm a
magic
magician.
but
trick. Look
Blazer
at that
doesn't
close
care.
up magic.
I think Blazer would care.
So you put the 5 silver down by the. She points at the candle. You put the 5 silver down by the candle.
Yeah.
She says, "Well, if you want to get the best list, you just go back down to the cave, to the past floor, and then you go up the other trail." She points that way. Go up the other trail until you get to the top, about 900 feet up the cave, up the cliff.
Thanks, cutie.
Oh.
You made my night.
Alright, now, before you continue with your escapades here, I would just like to point out
I
that
got more information than anyone. That's what I'd like to point out. Without killing anybody.
Yeah, and they didn't kill anyone.
I was gonna say,
Although, technically, you did shoot her before, but
Diablo
she doesn't
tried.
recognize
Right. Hungry shot, jeez.
you.
Mhm.
Uh,
Why didn't I describe myself?
I can see that now.
I know there was nothing but death from me.
Alright,
So you got the info?
and you may actually appreciate this one, but
And one, yeah.
El Diablo tried getting us to kill the frost giant chick. We need to find El Diablo.
Or we need to team up with Bezla against El Diablo.
Okay. Bad cop's gonna come in and ask her where the hell Diablo is.
Alright, but do it after I fuck her.
Oh my gosh, you're banging.
Did
the
you have
ogre
tents on her?
hooker?
Bezla, I'm gonna fuck
Oh,
Bezla.
We're interrogating her.
He's still talking to Fleaser.
Oh, Fleaser! Fleaser!
So you,
Oh, sorry.
you did not give
Okay.
Fleaser her money.
Sorry, Fleaser. If I
But you're
give you,
finished talking to Fleaser, and now you're leaving.
if I give you 10, can you take care of my friend?
Do you have
Are you
10
saying
silver
all I
now?
wanted to get laid?
No.
No,
Don't give
take
her
your
10
That's
hand.
how you talk to her, buddy.
No, you talk to her by pointing a freaking
There's,
drawn bow at her face.
I've already done that. It did not work.
From like 2 feet away.
Sugar fucking worked.
So you leave,
Yeah, I guess
and did you give her 10 silver?
I only gave her 5 because Oliver was like, fuck no.
So then Oliver goes in the cave.
I guess
Yes.
so.
This is a
Thanks,
normal day of
baby.
business.
Sorry.
And as you walk in, she says, "Hey, I don't know you either, little man, but is there a run on little people today?"
Okay, first up, rude. Second up, where the hell can I find Diablo?
Oh, Diablo comes and goes as he pleases.
She's already said this.
You were there.
Yeah.
It wasn't, he's trying to catch her in a lie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly. Alright,
Nobody knows where he lives.
bow drawn pointed right at her face. Are you sure about that?
She goes, oh, honey, there's no need for that.
Then
She goes,
answer the
yeah,
question.
you can ask anybody. No one knows where El Diablo lives.
So, is he one of your regulars then? He comes around here all the time?
Yes, he does.
How frequently?
I'd say every couple of days.
How many days has it been?
One.
Why do you think she was up?
He talks to her in her head.
He also sent her up there yesterday.
He also literally was like, I just asked if he was a client.
Oh, I missed that.
and she said yes.
Which
And then he
means
said,
That's the voice in her head, though.
No.
he's in her, but not in her head.
Oh,
She was the voice in her head when I shot her.
yes,
Okay.
because it was yesterday.
Oh, but so yesterday he was in her head, and today he was in her.
No, today you were talking to her.
I wasn't in her thing.
No, you're talking to her.
I thought you were talking about her. Okay.
Nope.
All right, I'm so confused now. I thought
Even if I was, I wouldn't be talking about it.
you said you asked if he was a client, and he was
Yeah.
there yesterday, so he was in her snatch.
Nobody asked for details.
I didn't.
We just wanted to know when the last time he was there was. That's all.
Okay. But I might be able to smell her on him and find him. I have a very keen sense of smell. So if he was really there, I got pretty close as Fitzsimmons.
Except that the cave was a bit
thankful I'm
funky
not here to listen to
overall,
that
which
conversation.
masked all of that.
So I don't know shocking.
No, not from there. You could probably go back up to where he was bleeding on the rocks, though.
Okay. I might do that.
Alright. Do you need any more information from Fleaser?
Just tell her if I find out she's in line, I'm gonna shoot her in the freaking face. face.
She's still got that wound from when I shot her.
Oh, I thought you missed like purposefully. Just
that
a
was-
warning
Second
shot.
I missed accidentally.
Her warning shot hit him, and then her actual shot she pretended was a warning shot.
It's your last warning.
Oh.
Are you singing over in the corner there, Pearl?
Pearl's back in the cave, chilling on her throne, singing songs to herself.
Alright, so,
and
I'm
Good
Bongo.
actually
acoustic.
enjoying her
Yeah.
singing. I'm like sleeping, like drowsy, and it's like really soothing
I'm gonna
her singing, I think.
Unfit Simmons.
Thank you.
Okay.
I would
And
agree
Which
with
I
that.
was
sniff
actually
the
pretty
rock
surprised, but I'm actually
and
very
head to
surprised.
Belzer's.
And you're gonna head straight off to Belzer's?
No, I'm gonna sniff the rocks first.
Okay, now
You should probably learn from me before you try and seduce her.
I'm gonna say
Just
I
a
wanna-
car
Chick-
baby.
I'm
Chicks dig
confused.
that.
Did you bang Felicia? Felicia.
No, I didn't bang Fleaser.
So you're trying to bang the other one.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to get your bangs.
I want to bang the giant, not the ogre.
I mean, she was kind of
Big
sneaky,
difference.
Okay,
but
now
Big
I also
difference.
have one. Okay, because this interrogation didn't go anywhere.
I wasn't coming
I'm gonna
to
ask
there.
her
It went
some
for me. I found out where Belzer was.
I'm gonna ask her some questions before you try and do anything, so that way I can get the fuck out
I've
of there
already
before
left.
you try anything.
I already left and I'm sniffing on the rock.
You're sniffing the rocks.
Yeah.
You're leaving the stinky cave and
Yeah.
following her.
I also tell her this place smells like shit. You should be ashamed.
She can't smell that. She got COVID.
You wrote that down.
Great. So there's more diseases you can get from her.
I thought Harry's whole shtick was I don't know anybody's name.
It's a great shtick. He's trying to seduce them.
This is what's
You
written
know
on
what?
Harry's
I
name.
have never
He's
been
just like,
seduced by a man who knew my name.
That's
So I think I got this. They never, and if they did know my name, they purposely didn't use it.
feels like a real bummer.
That's men today.
Get the mission done.
So you're
We
going to
finished
go.
the mission.
The mission. El Diablo's still
Deal
here.
with George Lenny.
He's telling us there's still problems. People are telling us there's still problems. This ain't over.
Who told you there were still problems if I dealt with Oslo?
The freaking kid that said he was making out with me.
Josen?
Yeah, that kid.
What did he say?
Didn't he say that there was someone else on this hill? That was
Vesla.
freaking, yeah,
Yeah, that's the giant lady.
yeah.
That's the one I'm going
He
to
said
fuck.
that she's still messing things up with the transport, right?
No, he didn't say anything about the
He
transport.
just said that his parents don't like her.
Yeah, politically.
No. He said that his parents don't like the ogre. hooker.
No.
All of the above.
All right.
Well, they told him to stay away from the ogre hooker.
Is the
Yeah.
caravan? Is the
Stay away
caravan
from
safe?
Fleaser, but they live on George Lenny's side. Well, that's why we're waiting in the fucking cave. What the shit, man?
I'm just about
We're
to
waiting
die.
in the
I'm
cave for
gonna
the
make
caravan
some.
to
better
go.
safe than
I'm gonna
I'm-
make some
You
fur
do you.
I will
frost.
kill everyone on this mountain.
Fur
in
frost
the
babies.
Alright, you do that. I'm gonna stay on my throne in the cave.
Alright, I'm heading to Vesla's, and on the way, I'm sniffing for
Does this count as
LCL.
a long rest? Is it the day out?
Nobody will be, I imagine, unless you're going to
Bessie
go.
and I,
So you're going to go and try to talk to
I'm
Vesta.
gonna go call on Bessie.
Good luck with that.
And you're following her? And you're oblivious to the fact that they're going to visit Vesta?
I assume that's where they're going because Harry told me that's where they were going.
Harry said he was going to Fleaser's.
Harry told me he wanted to seduce Vesla.
Oh, right. So if he doesn't come back right away, it's probably because he's with Vesta.
I'm just gonna assume that that is going well for them, especially considering we already knew that Vesla was 2 lanes over.
All right. So you go over to the third trail and you start heading up. You pass another bunch of.
Do I see any flowers on the trail?
Get it, girl.
Yes.
Get
I'd
it,
like to
bro.
pick
Very tiny wildflower.
Yeah, I'd like to pick like a
Seduce
little
her.
bouquet.
You're gonna make a little bouquet.
Yes, Harry.
While
Seduce
she's
bonus.
picking
Yes.
flowers, you said there's locals, right?
Yeah, there are.
Okay.
None of them are near enough to the trail that you'll interact with them directly, but you could just walk over to their cave, off the trail, onto their cave and back if you wanted to.
I would like to do that. I'm just gonna go over while she takes the flowers and just ask
Okay.
someone.
How does she?
First one?
Yeah, just first one there.
It's okay. He keeps calling my character Sadie. So.
Okay.
The first cave is occupied by a family of ogres.
All right.
2 adults and two sub-adults. 2 nearly adults.
I shout into them, hey, do you guys know anything about people chucking rocks down this mountain?
And they said, we saw a rock hit a orc wagon a couple weeks ago. We don't know who threw the rock, though.
All right. Do you know which general direction it came from? Essentially either closer to Giant Chick or
Sort of in the middle.
middle?
Yeah. Why don't I make it easy? I mean, but the rock bounced around left, right, and then smashed the wagon.
Good ball. All right.
Good,
Cool.
good.
Thank
Not
you.
really. There was a big line of wagons, and the rock just went and got one of them.
Got it.
So it's really more of a luck thing than.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Am I the best legit?
Yeah. I mean, you can be a bestless now. Unless you want to talk to anybody else on the way up.
No.
Okay. You guys go all the way up now, and you've got your things. At the door.
Prepare for Mr. Angry Eyes.
I have 64 pieces, it says
All
right
right
here.
here. That is Oliver now. He is Mr. Potato Head.
Mr. Angry Eyes. You come up the trail. It looks surprisingly similar to
Shoes on his
George Winnie's because
If I'm Mr. Potato Head, then you're the Ken doll from Toy Story 3.
That's okay. That is acceptable to me. He
And-
rocks
and if
those
anything-
outfits.
When you come up the trail, 2 ogre guards standing right inside the door say, "What's your business with Besta?"
I have some questions.
Okay.
Where the fuck are you? That you
He's
shouldn't
right
be
behind
there.
you. He's right behind you.
Oh.
She wanted to leave him behind.
And
Harry
I only let her
wanted to
because
leave
I knew.
That's why I
damn
put
well
him.
was
I
gonna
put him
do that.
15 feet behind. So I figure Harry climbs better, taller. But he still shouts out.
Will you tell? Ignore that human behind me.
You catch up.
Don't
Ignore
ignore
my
it, human.
pet human.
I am
He
no pet.
just barks.
I got some questions.
Will you tell the beautiful Bessler
That I have some questions.
that?
Try to make the move.
Just shoot him. Shoot Oliver.
Alright, I'm now walking away because I'm so disgusted with these people.
Love it.
So you're gonna go back down the thing. And you're gonna try to talk to the guards.
Yes.
Okay. So you walk up and you say, "I have questions."
Yes.
They look at each other and you go,
They're gonna
Well,
kill him.
hell, I'll ask them the questions if she's or Harry's so.
Harry is here a courting. Harry is not here a sporting. Okay?
Fine.
I am about to introduce myself and you fucking go in there. So
You're
go ahead.
cock blocking
You-
hard.
You're totally cock blocking me, dude.
Hey,
You may not have had your cock in anything, but you're blocking it.
I'm
You should.
pretty
What
sure
Harry should do is leave and
that
come
one of
back
the
to
rules
you.
about you playing a male character was to not mention your junk.
how about this?
How can I mention my junk when it's being blocked?
That's exactly what you just did.
If it's any consolation, I only blocked it with these dudes.
Okay,
So,
so just
you
down
can-
with this dude.
You can go in. I'm gonna
Not
interrogate
if
these
the dudes
guys.
don't let her in because you're pissing them
Well,
off.
then I'll distract them.
So now you're waiting outside for this conversation.
Is there another way in? There's no window or anything. I can like throw rocks at it.
Bessla,
Sing
oh
to her.
Bessla.
Oh! I'm just gonna start serenading.
I feel
I'm
like
gonna start
what's that
serenading
movie-
her.
What's that
So
movie
you're
with
gonna-
the
Yeah.
box?
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. I'm gonna do say anything thing
Say
here.
anything.
But with my own voice.
He's gonna sing because he doesn't have a boombox. So you climb up to where you can face right down the center of the cave, hoping that that sound makes it all the way to Vesta.
Yes.
And you start your best. Oh, Vesta, you're beautiful.
Giant
blah blah blah.
romance song.
Giant romance song. Oh, in giant.
Yes, in giant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in giant, so Oliver doesn't even know what the fuck's going
Okay.
on.
I feel
And
like this
meanwhile,
is
while the
closer
singing's
to
going on,
Little
you're gonna
Rascals
ask
than-
these guys questions.
Yeah, I'll stand off to the side and ask one question while they're singing. And I'll just be like,
I
hey,
actually picture more of an R&B style, but
Hey, bud.
for some reason, all I see is that scene from the Little Rascals with Alfalfa singing.
Alfalfa singing Starla.
Yeah,
Darla.
dear Darla. Alright, I say,
Oh,
hey, do you
Darla.
know anything about rocks being thrown down this mountain?
And they say, yeah, somebody has been throwing rocks when wagons pass below.
Alright, do you know who's doing
My
that?
beautiful
No,
frost
nobody knows who's doing
giant.
it.
No way. Okay.
Probably that George Linney guy.
Okay.
Let's make it
Positive,
a
do you know
frosty
who's
furball.
at the top? Do you know who's at the top of the mountain in the middle?
Let
Oh,
us
there's
join
nobody
our
at the top of the mountain.
plans.
In the middle.
Nobody in the
That's
middle.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, can you roll for performance?
No, the
I
Ogres
think
are
so.
kind of split into Bessel side and George Linney's side, and the middle is kind of the middle.
Roll for it. What'd you get? 15 plus any?
Cool.
Where
Thank
would
you for your
performance?
help.
Minus
And
one.
one.
Go now.
14.
14.
Okay, you're gonna go back down.
Yes, but I don't think I can hear you.
I kind of want to check
Oh,
out
my
the middle.
beautiful
You wanna go up the middle?
Yeah.
Past Fleazers.
Don't make me
Yes.
live without you.
Are you gonna just talk to the people at 200 feet, or do you want to try to go all the way to the top?
I'll talk to the person
Baby.
two below the
Oh,
top.
baby.
Okay.
Let's
Now,
make babies.
as you're going up the trail, you realize that the top is kind of a saddle, so that Vesela's cave is here and George Linney's cave is here, and then it kind of dips down between the two caves, so that the top cave is about 100 feet below Vesela's or
Can you get
George
in the
Linney's.
cave? Okay.
So he's over there thinking. So when you say top, you know,
Top
if
of
there
the-
was a ninth cave, you would be in the seventh cave. But there are only 8 caves, so you're stopping at the 6th cave or the 7th cave.
That is
If there's only 9, I want to stop at 7.
Look at that.
Right. There are 9 under Vesela's, and there are 9 for
Okay,
George
so
Linney's.
there's
So
8 here, so I'm going to stop
at 6. So at the 6th cave, you're going to go in and chat with them. It's going to take you a few minutes to get there. Let's see what Harry does.
Okay.
Okay, so he's no
I'm fine
longer
with
there
being
with the
removed.
ogres.
No, I'm gone.
No, he asked a question and left, so your song is still going down the cave.
Alright, so now I'm gonna walk up to the ogres.
Okay. And they've seen that you've been singing. They're chatting with the human, but obviously they could understand your love song because they speak Chinese as well.
Ah. Will you please tell the beautiful Bessie that I am here to court her hand?
They look at you, and one looks at the other and says, "He seems a little small. I'm guessing Leslie ends up killing him." And they both just chuckle.
Don't
I was
let
actually gonna
my
say it, but
appearance, don't let my appearance fool you.
Delicious.
I have plenty for Miss Frosty.
Mr. Frosty.
I will make sure that she is steaming. If you get my drift.
They really don't have anything to say to that. They just say, "Oh, okay, buddy, take your shot, whatever."
Shoot your shot, bro.
Okay. Alright, so I can go. I can go in.
Okay.
Okay.
You pass several goats, like 24 goats, 12 on each side. They're just chilling around in their little goat beds.
Okay.
They're not really pinned in or anything,
Okay.
but that's where they live.
Okay.
You pass by the goats.
Cool. Goats. I don't know. Do I need to speak to the goats?
No.
I didn't think so. Alright, let's keep going.
All right.
I want to find my beautiful
And
Bessie.
it's really dark.
Oh, it's dark.
Yeah, it's dark again.
Oh, so I need to feel around? I can create bonfire
Okay.
and make a light. You light up my life, see?
You're seeing that the layout is similar to
George Lennox.
George Linney. So you want to put the light over there.
And Bessie and
Where
George
will
did
light
not
up
get along,
that
right?
hallway? Yeah, from what you're thinking, what
Okay.
you're hearing.
Oh, Bessie,
They're kind of divided into two
I
camps.
have a gift for you.
They were lovers on the DL, though.
I hope not. I'm about to bring her his head. Skull.
Okay, are you making the bonfire or no?
Yeah, I created the bonfire. It's
Where are you putting the bonfire?
It's just a little bit in front of me, where it looks safe, from what I can see.
Right, that's the problem. You can't think.
At all?
It's dark.
And she's not responding?
Dude, you might be dead.
Come on, baby, light my fire. Right in front of me.
Okay, so but if you put it here, I'm saying it's not going to line up that.
All right, so a few feet.
So you're going to put
I
like
just don't want to hurt her.
here.
I don't want to hurt her.
So you're going to walk forward and then put it on your feet.
Yeah.
So you know there's nothing there that you're
Yeah.
burning. Okay, as you get to the corner, you realize that this area is lit up.
Oh, my beautiful Bessie. I have brought you a gift.
Dude.
It's okay. It's okay because I go both ways.
Oh,
Wait, actual
God.
best
Wasn't the whole point of
Where
this
was-
excursion for appropriation?
Actual best blood?
I can procreate as a trans furball.
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
forgot you could shit. Holy shit.
So as you come around the
Oh,
corner,
Bessie, baby, yes.
you see Bethlehem. She's a bit larger than you
I don't even know
and the
how to
ogres.
say it.
But I'm perfect height.
But she's sitting on her couches, and she has several lanterns.
It's like
She has
it's
several
white guys like midgets.
lamps actually lighting up her area there. And she's just lounging on her couches. And she looks over and says, "You're a little small."
Oh, my beautiful Bessie, I got you. Because I can make myself bigger.
Can you just have him roll it? So we don't have to hear it.
Right? I feel like I should leave the room right now. Like, literally, like, I'll go over there.
Bessie,
Just
I am the
coming
last
out
of
of
the
the corner,
great druid
right?
furbolgs from the sacred woods. And I have been told that you are the last of the great frost giants.
She goes, "That's not true. I'm not the last one."
Why? Who told you that?
So why don't you just go ahead and make your persuasion roll?
I did. Oh, that was my performance roll.
Yeah.
Oh, that was your
It
performance?
was a 14.
For
But that
performance.
was from outside the cave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was
But now you're gonna make your persuasion roll.
okay.
Okay.
And I have
I just wanted to know if Pearl could hear it. How well they were projected. Nice.
17.
Oh, a little low.
It was
I got the
18,
other
but I have -7 or -1 in charisma, so.
Okay. This was doomed from the get-go. All right.
She needed a 20, didn't
And
she?
she says, "Well, when you grow up a little bit, maybe you should come back."
I am only 111. Bessie, my heart is yours. Look, I brought George and Lenny's skulls filled with flowers for you.
Filled with there's like 5 flowers
This
laying
is what
in the
happened when I was
skull.
asking the local
It was
question.
coming out of their eyes.
So it's like a
I made like a,
goes went to school.
yes, exactly.
Okay.
Wow.
I made a pretty
Right.
skull for her.
And you get rid of
2 of them.
the skull-laden,
Yes.
I mean the
I have
flower-laden
slaughtered
skulls.
your enemy for you.
She goes, "Oh,
to show
George,
you my
he was
work."
nothing."
Would you like me to kill El Diablo?
Now you're in on killing El Diablo?
I've always been in on
She
killing
just
El
says,
Diablo.
He matters not to me.
Oh? And why is that, my love?
He doesn't bother me at all. He knows better. I'll smash his head in.
Oh, so sexy.
Does she want to help us?
Well,
Would you like to help us kill El Diablo, my sweet, beautiful, strong Betsy?
No, I just said he's of no importance to me.
Do you care if we kill him?
Can I
Of no importance.
Just making sure I do not want to anger my
take
beautiful
Bongo back
Betsy.
home?
It's gonna go. Okay, so that didn't go anywhere.
It
Did
did
you want
not.
to ask any more questions?
Bessie. One question. Do you know anything about rocks being thrown in caravans?
You don't even care about the orcs.
Love it. Just want to know.
Okay. Secondly,
But how tall do you want me to be when I get back?
so she says, just do your best.
Now you know I will, Betsy. You know I
So she's busy. So now you leave? Okay. The guys kind of snicker at you as you go by.
I'll be back. I will win her
Okay,
love.
buddy. Good luck. Good
I
luck.
will win her love.
So, but you go into the 600-foot cave in the middle trail, and you run into an ogre that's like androgynous to the point where you can't tell if that's a boy ogre or a girl ogre. Do you care?
Really? I mean, just asking questions.
Yeah.
So I mean, San Francisco basically.
But this ogre lives low. They do
Oh
have
damn! I should ask.
3 of those trained goats. So it's you, the ogre,
Yeah.
and 3 alert goats, as well as the milking goats, which really are, just goating along.
Man, she's
So what do you want to
back
say to
too.
this androgynous goat at 600 feet?
Androgynous.
Ogre at 600 feet.
I say, hey, who lives at the top? Who lives at the top of this trail?
There's a nice couple that lives up there. They don't have any children.
I should ask her if she was the last frost giant. She knows
Well, you're gonna kill the frost giants.
the name.
All right.
So
All right. Well, I say, okay, cool, thank you.
that's it. That's all you want to say.
Yeah, really. I mean, okay. Well, I asked about the rocks. If you know anything about rocks, you don't know.
No, I heard from one of the neighbors that the rocks smashed the orc wagons, but nobody knows who threw the rock.
All right, cool. Thanks for your time.
But then he goes, giants throw rocks. There's a giant that lives on the next trail over.
Bethel?
Yes.
You're talking about Bethel?
Yeah, as far as we know.
All with that note, I say, okay, I'll look in on it,
Okay, so then you,
and then I go all the way.
you're gonna go all the way to the top. You wanna
Yeah,
talk to people
I
at
want
the
to see
top?
if they know anything else,
Okay.
because I mean, they're technically neighbors. So.
Right, and you run into another one of those couples at the top of the thing.
Yeah.
They got some goats. And they seem pretty mellow.
Meanwhile,
You don't
I'm
want
gonna
that,
try
do
to
you?
sniff out El Diablo.
And you're still looking on the trail for
sniffing.
El Diablo's
Yeah.
scent.
Okay, so same thing. You
I'm
guys know
sniffing a
anything
crack.
about
They went
rocks
down.
getting thrown down?
And they're like, yeah, we heard about the rocks getting thrown down. We're not sure where it was from, but we don't think it was anywhere near our house.
Okay. So you didn't see it yourself?
See it, yeah. We heard, we didn't even hear about it until, like the next day someone mentioned it. And we looked down and we saw the crushed wagon, but by then everything was over. The orcs left. Yeah, so we don't even know why they crushed the wagon. The orcs took everything with them, and then nobody. So all that was left was the wagon, and nobody went down for the wood. And then the other one says, "Yeah, we were actually thinking about going down and maybe retrieving some of that wood. It looked pretty nice. Maybe build some more furniture."
Alright, you have a nice day.
Okay. And then you got anything? As you're sniffing around, you're not
Sniff the
getting anything
crack.
off the trail.
I'm sniffing the crack you went down.
And you're not getting anything off the trail.
I don't want
Okay.
to lose track.
But one of the nearer ones, an adolescent girl,
Oh.
is sitting out front of her cave, and she sees you, and she goes, "Hey, what you doing?"
Trying to sniff out El Diablo. You got any idea where he might be?
No,
How
El
about
Diablo
Kate
pretty much
Simmons?
comes and goes as
What
he.
about that little goblin Fitzy?
No, don't see any goblins around here.
No?
No,
Not at all?
no.
Hmm.
And then she says, you're probably not going to find that way, because he usually flies. Just flies everywhere.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so I don't imagine you could pick up any scent from flying.
If he was bleeding, I could.
If he was bleeding? Yeah, I guess so.
He would still drop around. Gotcha.
Well, I'm not a druid or anything, so, I was just suggesting that you're probably not going to smell much with him flying around all the time.
That's probably a pretty good suggestion.
Where are you
Thank
going to go?
you.
I'm
Talk to
going
the
back
top.
Do you have
to-
any way that you call him?
Oh, heavens no. Why would I call El Diablo? I just as soon as stay as far away as possible.
Do you know anyone who might want to call El Diablo?
I heard Fleaser and him are friends.
Yeah, I heard that too. Thanks.
Okay.
Alright,
Good luck.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I have a plan.
Oh, yay.
We're gonna go kill Fleezer.
Why?
And we're gonna sit in our cave and wait for El Diablo.
Let's just tie her up and wait. Why you gotta kill her?
I bet she'd let you do it for 5 silver pieces.
Totally
That's
let
not
go.
fair. That's see, this is why I can bring it to the group. Alright.
Okay, so you're going back to the
Back
group?
in the cave then?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, no,
I
I was
didn't
heading
know.
back to the
Oh, I
You
didn't
had
realize
that
you were
back.
back. I wouldn't have said that.
You're sniffing all the way down and all the way back.
I think it was.
I said it.
Harry's
Oh, I
back.
did.
You relay all the
Five
information from your trip.
Pearl's plan is to continue to wait until the caravan comes by and see where the boulders fall from.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they may not call him.
Oh, wow. That would be
no
shocking.
interest in assisting Harry with whatever.
I know, I'm all free now. I might have to go find stuff.
Not going.
Yeah, retract that offer to assist Harry.
Nope. Not doing it. Wrong number. Sorry.
I think she meant to say assist Pearl, actually.
Yeah, you can help me out.
I just gotta make it bigger.
So you guys are,
Teddy and I are having a nice little sing along in the back of the cave.
oh, okay.
Ignoring that.
You're not keeping an eye on the comings and
Oh,
goings,
well, yes. I'm hanging out here most of the day.
but at night you're going to go back there.
Yeah.
Okay. For the rest of the afternoon. Okay. Watching the people move around a little bit.
Yeah, got
They don't really
Bongo
move
for
that
company.
much, though.
Yeah, I mean, they seem like solitary people.
They do like stand out in front of their cave while as the goats like go around and eat up all the little grass tufts, but then they call their goats back in. Are you paying attention to more goat commands?
Yeah, always.
Alright.
Gotta keep my whistling sharp.
Okay.
Okay, back to the plan. So we tie up the hooker.
I'm not listening to his plan at all.
Okay. As I have to know.
Alright,
Tie up, Fleaser.
Wait for El Diablo. Harry can disguise himself as the hooker.
Harry's going to disguise himself as Fleaser. Harry's not going to disguise
Harry
himself
did not
as
realize that Harry was part of the plan, is what I just heard.
We need to see if El Diablo is the one throwing the rocks, or
I disguise
Lady
myself as
Dimitrescu.
Tesla.
I don't think you can get that
Can't
big.
get that tall.
I can get 3 more feet.
Yeah, this
No,
is
yeah.
not.
I'm 7.5. That's more than 10.
that's
Yes.
like 15.
Inches 15.
Yeah.
I can double check, but
So I'm only half her size. I'm sorry, but I got some wounds here. I'm nursing.
Emotional.
What have I been doing for the last 111 fucking years if I'm not worthy enough for Bessie?
19 feet. Holy cow.
Nice. That's what. Get it.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, she is.
It's just Resident Evil like all over again.
I like Resident Evil.
Okay. So we get.
I'm in love for the first time in my life.
So you're gonna go tie up Fleezer?
Yes. My God.
So beautiful. She
Wait
has.
a
Are we
minute.
gonna braid hair? The best horns.
Jeez.
They glisten
right.
in the candlelight.
Are you in with me on tying up?
Oh,
Fletcher
it
Bucket?
is.
No, I'm
And
not
I
going
mean,
on skate. I'm not going
I'm
where
at
she's
hip
going.
level
He's
with
going.
her.
Oh, so you
I
I'm
can,
not.
I
Do
can
whatever.
very
We'll
much
sit on our asses
be
and
her boy.
fucking
that makes me
Listen
personally very
to
sick, but I'm very happy
them
for you.
talk about their feelings.
He's gonna go. He's gonna go.
Okay, so you have another long rest if you used up any spells on that day.
I mean, if she's into feet, if she likes to have her feet cleaned,
I'm done
I
listening
can
to
totally.
you, Harry.
Is it 3? How many more days do we have to the caravan rest?
3.
Please,
That's
please,
what I thought.
please, let us
Changed
do.
my.
I'm gonna start singing for Bessie. Baby, this song will come into
You should go sing outside for kids.
On the 3rd day,
Sorry, I couldn't
Joe-
resist.
Josen comes
Oh, it was
up
awful.
off the cliff.
Josen, my buddy.
Who hear you?
Yeah, and he goes, hey, I was just wondering if you guys are going to stay there, because I'm thinking of moving out of my parents,
Oh, yeah.
and I could, that's a nice cave.
Yeah,
It is a
we-
really
we
nice
know
cave,
you
and I
like
think
it.
we like it
Hey.
a lot. So we're gonna stay here for at
Sadie,
least. Shut the fuck up, Steve! I'm
It's
talking to
probably
Josen.
How do you know it's him?
So, anyway, we're gonna stay here for a few more days, and then we'll let you know. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for putting in.
Can I
We'll
do
give you a
check
mic.
magic? Do I roll for that?
You just gotta get close enough.
Alright, I'm gonna go up
Josen?
and go, hey, Josen, how you doing?
And you do
She's
your detect
so
magic?
beautiful, yeah.
And he doesn't see magic at all.
Okay, it's Josen.
Shocking.
He passes the test.
He passes the test. And, okay.
Josen, do you have any advice for me on how I can win Vesla's
You
heart?
think Josen is a lady's name? You're gonna ask Josen?
I mean, he made out with you, didn't he?
He absolutely did not. But, you know, you can think that all you want. Yeah.
Hey, you never know, there might be some kind of water cooler talk about what she likes.
Well, no, his parents, if you remember, told him to
No, it was
just stay
Fleezer.
away.
That was Fleezer to stay away from.
And also Vespa. I mean, his parents don't like Vespa.
Oh, yeah.
That's why they live over on George Lane's side.
That's right.
And they specifically told him to stay away from Fleezer.
Fleezer, yeah.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Okay. But his parents just don't like Vespa.
Gotcha.
I can't help you out.
Alright, so, yeah, sorry, Josen. I shouldn't have acted Kate. You probably really don't want to have this one as your house, so.
You don't think Josen wants
Well, no, because I shouldn't have acted. Because it was
Harry?
a good spot.
No, it certainly was not.
That's where we always do the debate. No.
Okay, so no attempts to go ahead and
Okay, I didn't know
hunt down El Diablo.
I tried to get El Diablo.
I know.
I don't
Something no
care about
additional
El
to-
Diablo.
okay.
I want to skip forward 3 days.
And so, and he doesn't show up again after you gave him that drubbing.
Robin?
Yeah, beat on him a little bit.
I did?
Yeah.
Okay.
You hit him with a lance and had cold magic.
Oh,
on it.
you mean Fitzy?
Yeah.
Okay.
El Diablo.
You can figure
Well,
out.
yeah, but now that I've been in his head, I think I think it's Fitzy.
Fitzbottom was that. Fitzbottom's a terrible goblin name.
It was great. I loved it.
Yeah, I was ready for that one. I just had to make up a goblin. I wasn't actually a goblin there.
Alright, so, Fitzbottom hasn't been around.
No.
And we haven't seen El Diablo.
No.
And there hasn't been
We've just
any...
seen people walking their goats. And you talk to Jotan, but
The goats shit in the back of the cave.
they don't. They go outside on the mountain.
And
so you wait for the third day.
It's the third day.
Yeah. So you're standing up on your perch. You can see down into the pass.
Okay.
And on the third day, you see the orc caravan traveling along. It's 12 wagons. You're really far away, but you assume that that's the guy who gave you the map initially, leading the wagon train, and they're going through the bottom of the cave. And somewhere from that middle section, you see a large rock going dun 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 dun.
Well,
Somewhere.
Aren't you up there?
Sure, I didn't
Yes.
see where.
You didn't stay up there?
Was it above or below me?
Oh, it's below you.
Okay.
It's below us?
Yeah.
Can we see who
because
caused it?
we see it from the cliff, right?
Wait, can we see it? How far away is that rock?
400 feet.
Oh yeah, I've ran that
No, I don't.
I don't know how long it takes a rock to travel 800 feet.
Well,
down
I
the
could
cliff,
do an earth tremor.
but does anybody want to do anything before it gets to the bottom?
Yeah, we
You don't
need
have
to stop
spider
it.
web
We gotta
subs,
stop it. Oh, yes!
No?
I can turn into a spider and web it.
Mirrors to
You're not catching.
Poppy and Justin to stop the.
You should probably have Oliver shoot his arrow, right? Arrow notes from the
Yeah, clip notes.
clip notes.
I don't know. I think
Doesn't he have an
mirrors
exploding
are
arrow?
great. We got all these medals.
So shoots his clip note out in front of the wagon, and Poppy and Justin are Yeah, that's what it is. Are what do you call that? Escorting the wagons. So they see your arrow, and the arrow gets there just seconds before the rock does, though. But it gives them enough warning that they stop, they watch the rock, they pull 2 wagons forward, and the rock passes between the second and third wagon.
Excellent.
You'll kill whoever did it.
We climbed down. So it came from below us, right?
Yeah, it came from near the middle trail. Because the rock ping pongs around as it bounces kind of thing. It's hard to give the exact origin, but near the 800-foot mark, the top of the middle trail.
Excellent.
Where it came from.
Love it.
Whew, excuse me. So can I climb down and try to follow? Use my scouting, maybe?
Okay, so you want to climb across the cliff, not go all the way down and come back up?
Yeah. So, yeah, just kind of gauge.
Right. That's going to take a little bit of scaling across the wall.
Is it acrobatics?
Athletics.
Yeah, sure. Acrobatic.
Is it quicker?
It is quicker. And then you're going to try and look for a trail.
So 19 plus 6.
Okay, so you make it across. Is anybody following Hoodie, or are you guys waiting up on the
I'm gonna
platform?
try and do a giant ape and get over there
Does
faster.
apes also have a climb speed?
Yeah, 30 feet
Right.
with athletics plus 5.
We need a little ape guy.
What
But
do
if you have a
use
30-foot climbing speed, you don't even need to roll. So you have an ape following you now.
better than a spider.
Better than a spider. So you guys go over to where the rock started from. You're going to try to climb across?
Yeah.
Okay. You have to roll for your athletics then.
Actually, wait. I'm gonna go down.
You're just going to go down.
Somebody else tries going down. We can
You're going to go down to the bottom and then go back up the
Anybody
second one.
wanna jump
So
on
that
my
there's
back?
somebody coming down the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna go down and over.
Okay.
So you're gonna follow him.
Yes.
Unfortunate. But you're both going the same place, so you follow
I
him.
know you're pissed at me, but this is what I was trying to prevent.
Would it be like to track? Would it be nature skills?
It is nature skill. So when you get to the middle section, you've climbed across, and the ape is following you along. You can follow just fine. Now you do the nature roll to try and find the track.
I have perception too.
You have proficiency in nature because that would be helpful. For
Athletics. I'm not a druid right now. I'm an 8.
13.
Okay. You with 13, you do find where the rock was dislodged from, right? Because it's not sun-baked basically, because where the rock was.
We're gonna find out Bessie did this. This is gonna just break my heart.
It's gonna break my heart. But it looks like somebody pushed her. And this isn't even a big rock, right? It's only like 3 feet across. But by the time it rolls down the hill, it hits a wagon.
Oh, so it's not a big rock. So
So
anyone
it's
can
not
pick it
a
up.
giant rock.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably any ogre or even Harry could have pushed that
Or
rock.
even Harry.
What do you mean even Harry? I'm strong.
You're still smaller
I got
than the
strong.
ogres.
I got
They're much bigger than you. Like
powerful build.
Yes. So you're almost as big as an ogre. That's what powerful build means.
Almost.
So you find where, but
Find what?
you find where it came from,
Okay.
but that doesn't give you any other clues.
Not really.
You weren't able to see any tracks coming to or from the rock.
Can I smell anything?
So you start sniffing, and you're ape sniffing. Yeah. You don't have survival.
Perception.
Do you have perception?
Plus
Yeah.
3 perception.
Just
skill.
it's just wisdom though.
It's just wisdom.
You know.
So that number, is that what you mean?
Yeah, you just use your wisdom modifier. Because
Oh, I don't get plus 3?
it's not a perception roll.
Oh.
It's a survival roll, but you don't have survival, so you just use your wisdom.
Okay. That's like
Yeah. Do you know if what you
four.
get?
I thought that was one of the stats that stayed the same.
That's
you-
exactly what I
Oh,
was gonna
Harry
ask.
has survival.
Because does it?
I think it's the mental ones that stay the
Do
same.
they all stay the same in
Intelligence and wisdom and
charisma?
I don't think charisma stays
Not
the same.
charisma?
No, because you're changing shape.
Hmm.
I think it's intelligence and wisdom.
I don't know. I don't know how to watch it. But with that roll, she just made it sound making a difference. We should know for the future.
Because I do have proficiency in survival, and my wisdom as Harry is plus 4, plus proficiency, so I'd get plus 6.
Yeah, and your roll was
4, so I'd get 10.
yeah, which is lower than hers. So
Okay.
when she says, "This is where the rock came from," I don't see any tracks. You say, "Yep." I agree.
So, is there anything around here?
Mm-mm.
No other caves? So
There-
where could the
there-
person
the-
go?
The couple that at the 800-foot level, their cave is not too far from here.
You retain your alignment, personality, and intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Okay, correct. But you don't get to keep your survival skills. Keep skills.
I mean, you also retain all of your skills and your skill and saving throw proficiencies, in addition to gaining those of the creature.
Oh, okay. So you could use your whole survival thing, giving you a 10.
Oh,
Right. All you did was verify everything that he found.
Am I there yet?
Found with Bob?
Are we there yet?
No.
It's a
Are you
long
gonna talk to the? You're gonna talk to the caravan, or you're just gonna head right back up? Me at the bottom. So you wave at him, and you run back up to see where the thing is.
Yeah, I mean,
Are we
receive
getting
with
them
passion.
there safely?
Is there what?
Are we getting them there safely? I mean, have they passed the area?
Not yet, but they're passing.
They are proceeding with passion.
That rock did not hit them.
Because
The
isn't
first
that all
rock,
we're
I don't
supposed to
know
do
what
is make sure the caravan gets safe passage?
Well, we're trying to secure safe passage for this caravan and all future caravans,
Oh.
which is why we've stuck around to see if we can pinpoint
I should have turned it into a
So
giant spider.
caravan attacks are still occurring, but this caravan is safe.
Okay.
And you're gonna go talk to people at the 800-foot level?
I don't think Bessie could have gotten away in time.
Right.
So it wasn't Bessie. So it had to have been somebody who was quick enough, because how long did it take us to get to there? The scene of the crime.
Well, it took a while because it's 400 feet away and you're going at her climbing speed, which would be half. So,
Why are we
although
only
she's
going
really
her?
fast,
Why are we only going at her climbing speed, not mine?
because you said you were following her over
Oh, okay.
there. But, she can go,
I thought I was getting ahead of her,
45
I
feet.
thought.
I know I can go 30 feet.
Yeah, you can do 30-foot move, then you can do an action move, and you can do a dash as a thing. And then it's all halved because you're
Oh,
climbing
my
instead of,
cunning action.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you can climb at 45 feet around if you do nothing else. So we assume that's what you're doing. But that's still going to take you like 9 rounds to get over there. So it was almost a minute before you arrived at the rock site. Almost a minute.
A minute's not that long. So, they either had to have just disappeared,
Right.
or we had to find where they could have gone in that amount of time.
Right.
And just running.
Right. And Pearl, as soon as she heard the rock, was like, I need to know where the rock came from, and looked over in the area. She didn't notice anything except the rock.
So, could El
Wherever else
Diablo as a
Stay at the
miss?
wagon.
Could El Diablo do it as a miss?
You can't push a rock as a miss.
You sure?
So you can push a rocket and then turn into this.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna figure out what he is. So we can track him. Right? You think he's just a sorcerer? Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna have to camp out here then until he strikes again.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Why? We know this is where the rocks are coming from.
We know this is where that rock came from.
If it's El Diablo, it can move wherever.
So we station ourselves at 50 feet away from each other along this ridge until we cover it all, and
But he doesn't have to be at the very top.
You went and played bad cop with all the ogres in this area? Or no?
It's more like ant cop, but yeah.
No, he's really only mean to Blazer. He just chatted with everybody else about it.
Everyone else?
Well, no. Everyone else
A
talked
few
to.
people here and there.
The people nearest where the rock came from.
Yeah, talk to them.
And they claim not to know anything about it.
Good, go back up.
what do you think we should do, Carl?
I am not the leader.
Okay.
You guys are at the top?
Alright, I'm gonna go re-interrogate the people.
Okay. So you eventually connect back up all at about the same point there? And you guys go as a group?
No.
Nope.
I'm staying.
Okay. So you're going to stay on the trail?
Yep.
You're going to stay on the trail?
I think so. Maybe spell a little more if I can.
He's going to go talk to the nice couple of boys up there at the 800-foot level in the center trail. Are you going to go with them?
I'm not gonna go that bad up.
No.
Okay.
Alright.
So you go back and you talk and they come to the front of the cave when you shout in. What do you say?
Do you hear that one?
And they say no. No, we were there in the back of the cave there taking a nap.
Oh.
Didn't hear anything.
Are you sure? Because you're the closest. and you have motive and means. So I'm kind of thinking you did. Give me a good reason why you didn't.
I guess when you didn't come along that hall, I'm not going to go back up. Just went right
Yeah,
over
no,
that way.
it did go away.
He literally said it when I said I wasn't gonna. He was like, "Great, I got to be back up."
Okay, and they're like, I don't know, acoustics or something, but we didn't hear a rock, and we were at the back of the cave digging it up.
Shit.
Bullshit.
You're gonna do a sense mode to see if they're telling the truth?
Yeah. Plus, what would it be?
Right, too.
Inside of wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom. Insight, if you got it.
All right, 10.
Just kidding. Yeah, you can't tell one way or another. They're sticking to their story.
So, out on the trail, I'm looking to see if there are any animals or birds. Not birds. Any animals.
Yeah,
Like
did-
little ground squirrels or something like that, and I want to speak with them.
Okay. You're gonna go back to that. So all the way down, back up around. Right. Okay. A few minutes there. You do find a chipmunk,
Okay.
and you're talking with animals
I
as a
have
spell.
speak with animals,
Speak
yeah.
with animals as a
So
spell.
I gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with the beast for the duration. The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence.
Yep. You're gonna say chipmunk thing.
But at minimum, beasts can give you information about
That's
nearby
good.
locations and monsters, including whatever they can perceive or have perceived within the past day.
Right.
You might be able to persuade a beast to perform a small favor for you at the GM's discretion.
You got some treats.
You got some snacks?
Treats.
So I have speak with animals, and then I have speech of beast.
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
lets you tell them stuff, but they can't really answer it. They can just.
But this,
chitter and
I
nod
should
and-
be able to understand.
This one is a full conversation.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're talking to the chipmunk. You cast your spell. And you're talking to the chipmunk.
Yeah.
All right. What do you ask the chipmunk?
Just see anybody throwing
Does
rocks?
anybody get any treats?
Oh, I got treats.
What kind of treats? Can't treat.
I got nuts.
Oh man, where'd you get?
At my stuff, I always keep nuts with
All right,
me.
he's excited. He's like, hey, yeah, man, have a seat, man. Let's share some nuts. Let's have some nuts.
I like that, man.
Okay, okay.
Getting nutty together.
Give me a nut.
Here you go. Have a nut.
All right, he's eating his nut.
Did you notice anyone throwing like big stones?
Oh man, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Stones fall all the time.
Yeah. You ever notice anyone pushing those stones?
No, I didn't see him push stones. Stones just fall. Stones
Do
just
you
fall.
see anyone around when the stones fall?
No, stones just fall.
You've
Never-
never seen Hoodwink.
Sometimes when it gets hot or it gets cold, stone will fall. You gotta be careful. You gotta get out of the way.
Yeah, you do. You're right.
Yeah.
Did you
Sometimes.
see that?
Sometimes when the stone hits, it'll knock another stone, and sometimes you find worms or bugs under the stones, and I can eat those too.
That sounds
I like nuts though.
You want to show
Do
me?
you have any nuts?
I do. You want a nut?
Yeah.
If I give you a nut, will you show me how those stones roll?
Stones roll like stones.
He just literally does like a roll. That's all I'm picturing is this squirrel going whoosh.
Hey, I mean, your large friend, stones just fall. Stones just fall.
They just fall.
Yeah, stones don't run. Stones don't hide. Stones just fall.
Okay, it just falls.
He's concerned now.
I think she knows how to roll.
Maybe you don't understand stones.
Well, how did they become dislodged?
Sometimes it gets hot or it gets cold, and the
Oh,
stones crack and the stones
You are
move,
not a very
and you gotta
good
pay
druid.
attention, and you gotta get out of the way.
you gotta pay attention.
Well,
when
you're
it's
pretty
hot
big,
and cold.
so you probably don't even worry about the biggest of the big stones. But I'm a small guy, and so little stones are dangerous too.
How often those big stones fall?
Big stones fall not very often. Big stones fell every day, then there would be no mountain left, and we would all
The
live.
squirrel has a
in the
great
past.
understanding
it. This
it's a chipmunk.
Want another nut?
Yeah, you got another nut.
Yeah, I got another nut.
Okay,
I do.
great.
I
Okay.
do. Can you keep an eye out for me
Okay.
on this mountain
Okay.
for anyone who might be moving stones?
You think somebody's moving
I
stones?
do. I'm afraid someone's moving stones.
You see the
And
goats?
putting you at
The
risk.
goats. Did you see the goats?
I did.
The goats. Their hooves move. You gotta watch out for the goats' hooves. Gotta watch out for the goats too.
Oh,
And
yeah.
sometimes the goats will step on a little stone. So if there are goats above you, you should move above the goats.
Oh, that's a good tip. That's a very good tip. Thank you. Have a nut.
Okay, 4 nuts now. He's loaded.
Yes. Cheeks are all
His
fluffy.
teeth are all funny.
All right. So, did you see anyone walking along the ridge here? Or flying? Or any kind of cloud? That were really close to the stone?
He's getting pretty confused. And he says, "When?
Wind.
When?
Wind.
When?" I
Like
mean,
big wind?
there's some ogres that live right over there.
Yeah.
He points to the ogre thing with his little chipmunk hand. He puts the back in his mouth. He goes, I've seen them walk.
Have you?
And they have goats. And the goats sometimes move little stones, and you have to be careful. Because little stones will hit you if you're a little guy like me. And you want to get above the goats. Don't stay below the goats.
Do the little stones get big stones rolling? Too? Because then I need to worry about the goats.
I never worry about where the stones go. As long as the stones are below me, they can't hit me. Because stones only go down.
That is true. That is a good thing. That stones only go down.
Chipmunk explains crap.
What was the name of the squirrel from over the hedge?
Oh, I don't even know.
That's the vibe.
Alright. So, you think, you got any other wildlife friends around that might have seen more?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, there's a few chipmunks. I haven't seen anybody today.
No?
Chipmunks, but sometimes I see the chipmunks.
So if I give you some
Chipmunks
nuts,
don't move stones.
chipmunks don't move stones?
No, chipmunks are too small. We can't move stones. Just vision of the chipmunk. It was the chipmunk.
Okay, alright.
How often can you talk to animals?
I was just gonna figure that out. It's a first level divination ritual, so I think I can do it as often as I can do first level spells, but I've already used 2 level first level spell slots. I think I more than
Just today, I don't think so. Only one.
Oh.
And one beast shape.
What about Absorb Elves?
That was like 3 days ago.
Oh, my bad. Alright, so, I think I need to speak to the goats.
Okay. Yeah, the goats usually live in the caves of the ogres.
Okay, I'm gonna go check, I'm gonna go talk to the goats. Yeah?
Wait till it's dark. Sneak in the ogre's caves and snap food. Wait till it's dark.
You
No.
okay, just checking.
If you're too big, you'll make too much
No, I should be sneaky.
noise.
I could be a chipmunk.
I'm gonna be a chipmunk now.
Alright, so, and you went and talked to the Jews with the goats, right?
Yeah.
And they said they had nothing to do with it?
They said they were napping. With conviction.
But what were their goats doing?
Rogue goat operatives.
What?
So it was either the chipmunk or the goat.
I couldn't have said that.
Harry, I'm so glad you're with us. You are such a delight to have in this party.
I still think the goats are
Have a cookie.
suspicious. I do. I think they're suspicious. That's all I'm saying.
You're not talking to the chipmunk?
Yeah, I gave him some more nuts though for his trouble.
Okay. And you're done talking to the ogres?
Wait, what about the goats?
For now.
They might have seen
But he's still
something.
searching the trail for tracks?
Yes.
If the goats were out shitting or
So,
something,
like, that's
they
what
might
I feel
have
like
seen
I'm doing
something.
while she's chit-chatting with the chipmunk.
Right. And you're making your way over to Vesta's house.
My Bessie, I got flowers.
You guys split the party.
We do, don't we?
You're lucky nobody did.
Yeah, I
I'm
agree.
not.
We're very lucky.
I'm surprised that I'm not the one that's
Isn't that like the number one rule of D&D? Never split your party.
Yes. Well, I mean, you fought the Oni there for just a little bit and he ran away. But what if he jumps any one of you when you're on one of these little missions?
Again, that's why I'm
Who?
surprised.
I want
El Diablo.
But you're going to go and talk to Bessla. Okay, so you get up to the Besla's Ogres, and they're, hey, what's your business with Bessla?
My friend Harry.
Harry, I remember him.
Yeah, he said.
The guy with the flowers and the skulls.
Isn't he weird?
What a whack job.
I agree. He said that Best was pretty chill. And I just wanted to talk to him for a minute. If that's okay. If not, that's cool.
And they're looking at it, okay.
Alright, cool.
Well, I suppose.
Did you know she's a foster?
I'm the one who told you that.
Alright.
So you just walked through the game, you passed by the goats.
Dancing lights.
You're dancing lights because you don't want to walk in the dark.
Exactly.
Alright.
There's a lot of goats around.
So Bessa sees the dancing lights come around the corner. Eventually. And so she shouts out to you before she can actually see you. Hey, who's got the fancy magic?
Hey, my name is Nessie.
I know you're still Nessie today.
Yes, I am.
Right here.
Yes.
Alright, Nessie.
I did not kill.
And she says, hey, are you the one that killed George Linney?
I'm the one who did not kill George Linney.
I just heard about George Linney getting killed.
Yes, my friend Harry did that.
Harry, the little guy with the skull flowers.
With the big dreams.
I remember him.
He told me that you have a distinct, what is it when you don't feel anything particularly?
Disdain?
No. Disdain.
Apathy.
For El Diablo.
Ogres in general, actually,
right.
pretty much.
Is El Diablo an ogre?
Yeah.
As far as you know, yeah?
Yeah, he's an ogre. He knows a lot of magic, though.
He does know a lot of magic.
To say his big trick is he blows cold on the other ogres.
Uh-huh.
But I'm a frost giant.
I know, that's super cool.
So, you know, he pretty much leaves my ogres alone.
Which is probably really nice for you. Do you happen to know...
The ogres bring milk by.
Like goat milk, I assume?
Goat milk.
Yeah. Do you ever make it into, like, cheese?
No.
No, you just drink it?
Yeah, I just drink it.
Alright, cool.
Bessie.
Do you want some cookies to go with that?
Bessie.
Cookies would be great.
Have some
Bessie,
cookies.
Bessie.
So anyway, I was just curious if
I
you
didn't
knew
make
where
Harry
El
jealous.
Diablo,
You know, I heard he
Harry's
stays
gonna be
at
jealous.
Fleazer's.
he's,
You know Fleazer?
yeah, I do know Fleazer.
I heard he stays at Fleazer's quite a bit.
Okay.
But other than that, he you know, he sneaks around a lot.
He does, and he tends to sneak into this crack in the ground.
Cracks in the ground. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's pulled down on me a couple of times. Put this ding in my sword.
Oh no, that's
Yeah.
rude.
Because I figured I'd try to hit him, but I just ended up chopping a rock in half.
Ugh, that's fucking rude. But you don't know where any of those cracks lead or let out or.
No.
Okay. We're trying to track him down. Obviously. Do you have any insight?
No. Like I said, he just stays away from my ogres.
All right, cool. It was really chill.
I'll chase
to
him
meet
down
ya.
if he starts causing problems. It's really chill to meet ya.
I leave and I head out.
All right.
Is that like your calling card?
Yes.
We'll assume Poppy's doing the mirror thing. They say it looks like we're safe. We're going to continue through the rest of the pass, and then wagon train makes it past.
Okay.
Whoever's watching Poppy's mirror signals.
Are we reconvening? Swapping.
Yeah, I'm.
You guys are still all on the middle trail.
I'm ready to just
I just
dig a
thought of
hole
something.
into the mountain. Sorry, what? Yes.
Because the reason we didn't see him, she said he blows cold air. The chipmunk said temperature changes shift rocks.
That's just basic science.
No, but I'm saying that's why we can see him. We need to go to the hookers.
You go to the hookers. I'm gonna dig a hole in the mountain and make him want to come out and kill me.
Okay.
We'll
You know of 2 cracks on George Lane's trail where you saw him disappear.
Mm-hmm.
You could probably find the first one because we're close when you fell. The second one would probably be hard to find because it was 200 feet away.
I start digging and singing.
So you go to the first crack,
Uh-huh.
and you're singing. All right. And anybody doing any of that with her or doing anything else?
Well, I'm not sure why you're digging.
She
It's
thinks she
magical. Why don't
Dig
you?
down to.
I obviously do not think that I can dig into the mountain, but I do think it might piss El Diablo off a little bit.
Maybe you can like
Or she'll be
thunderwave it
curious
open.
about what the fuck is going on. Like, who does
Thunderclap
this
it.
tiny idiot think she is?
He's just tiny. So you're digging and singing though.
Yeah.
Because the 2 ogre boys from that area come out of their cave to see what you're doing because of the singing,
Digging a hole?
and they ask what you're up to.
Digging a hole?
With them out there. She's on the first trail. You guys were still on the second trail when she was starting to move.
I thought we were all together.
Get back together.
Yeah.
Protect her while she's digging.
Yeah, I was gonna say if she's intentionally trying to piss him off.
All right. So you're all out of there.
I don't hear my apes though.
No, I'll switch back out here so we get everybody kind of lined up. And we're watching Pearl dig.
I'm hidden. Just step
I'm hidden.
Of course. You're hitting just off the trail. You guys are just right next to the trail,
When
and
Earth
Pearl's going
Tremor
to
open it up.
put an earth tremor. Open it up. Yeah. Can't create a hole with an earth tremor. You need an earthquake. Although I'm not real familiar with earth tremor, but it's not that big of a spell.
I'm just really thinking that he's gonna be curious about what this tiny idiot human is doing.
Alright, but as soon as you see him, if he starts to, you need to fire him. I mean, you put fire on him. If he's cold, then fire might take him down. Don't you think?
Earth tremor would jack up the trail, though.
So she wants him to come out and not stop him from coming out.
Stop it from coming out.
Yeah.
Okay, and the ogres, that's what you're doing.
Digging a hole?
Hey, singing lady, what are you doing?
Digging a hole?
You thought I was crazy.
You're like, you have to dig right there.
Yeah.
Well, the last time you were here, El Diablo showed up.
Yes. I'm banking on that happening again, so you might want to get inside.
Right. They were kind of hoping you would go to somebody else's.
Do you know where another hole that El Diablo disappears into is?
No.
Then I'm sorry, I have to.
I would think the best hole to bring him out of would be
So
Bessie's.
they whisper to each other and say, we're going to go back in our cave.
I love that for you.
Okay. So they go back in the
Tell
cave.
Bessie I love her.
That's not them.
Oh, I thought it was.
They live on George Lenny's side. That's the gay
Listen,
couple.
you're over, you're over on
I'm
George
sorry.
Lenny's side.
Sorry.
You're over on George Lenny's
She
side.
says it's after 9:30.
I'm blinded by love.
Fine about
I
that.
think I was
So
beautiful
you're
one.
trying to attract El Diablo's attention.
Yep.
So you're singing a song about El Diablo's jerk, something like that.
He has
Diablo
really
has
cool
a
magic.
tiny dick.
I'm singing the mean things. I don't want him to come out and kill me. I just want him to come out and be like,
Isn't that what you said you wanted him to do?
I want him to be curious what the tiny idiot human is doing.
Alright.
I didn't say I want him to come out flaming mad.
The orcs were curious.
They were ogres.
But so is he.
Do you know that he shapeshifted into a little fidget bottom there?
It's fun.
Close enough.
Alright, so she's doing it. What's happening? Anything?
What are you guys? Are you seriously just standing there watching?
Yeah.
It would be
I know,
safer
They're-
for you guys to not.
They're on alert.
Like,
'Cause,
we
they
got your back.
don't want
We got your back. Any
El Diablo
vapor comes
sneaking up on
after you. We're
So-
there for you.
El Diablo appears about 200 feet above the trail above you.
Hey. Look at you. Aren't you a cutie?
A little bit farther than that. He's actually 75 feet past that.
Can I turn into him so he has to fight himself?
I don't think you can be bigger. Can you be bigger?
I think so.
You can
Yeah, you
appear
can probably get close to the same size as him.
What's with the dice?
He's that many more squares away.
I just
He's smart enough to stay out of longbow short range.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's kind of his plan. So he's turning feet up there. Why don't you roll a hide roll to see if he sees you or if he just sees the other three?
Oh.
I got a 19 this time. Gets me found.
Well, when I roll a 1, I'm destined to hit.
Alright. He says, so how long are the four of you going to hang around?
Oh, I'm so glad you showed up. Okay, so my name is Nessie. And I was just curious, are you the one throwing the boulders at the caravan?
Says, no, I think it's best luck.
Okay, cool. Why do you think it's best luck?
She's a giant. Everybody knows giants throw rocks.
Don't be saying that about my Bessie. Those fighting words.
I thought you were about to say my baby.
Here's the thing. We need that to not happen anymore. Right?
So he says, so you should probably put an end to Bessie then.
I don't
That
want
would
to put an
probably
end to
stop the problem.
anybody.
Well, I can't control Bessie. I'm sure she's let you know.
Why do I feel like we're just your accidental hit squad at this point?
Yeah, that's kind of what he's going for.
How close are we?
200 feet. 205.
I just shout, we know it's you. What can we do to get you to stop?
Says, I don't really care about the orcs.
And what do you
You
want?
are an orc.
But if you took care of Bessie, I wouldn't really have any rivals here among the ogre clan.
So basically what I'm hearing is we kill the frost giant, stop chucking the rocks.
Yep. Deal.
That's not happening.
Hello, that's our point, the whole purpose of this mission is to get the rock thing stopped.
Well, we ain't killing Bessie
So
to do
how
it.
is taking out members of the orc caravan helping anyone on this mountain?
It's helping me.
Helping you how?
Eventually, the orcs are going to take out Bessie. Best luck. He doesn't call her Bessie, that's you. And then I'll be the ruler of the ogres.
I guarantee you that's never going to happen.
What's
Bessie is going to marry me and we are going to unite the orcs.
Can I
and-
arrange a meeting with you tomorrow at same time, same spot?
Okay.
Same
All right,
bad
cool.
channel.
I'm gonna do that. I will see you tomorrow.
Hey,
Do you have a real name? Or do you just Mr. Diablo? Mr. El Diablo.
That'll do.
Okay.
Alright, and then he just turns invisible.
Excellent.
Doesn't turn into cloud this time, it just turns invisible this time.
I'm
Like
going back
hidden
up
self?
to George.
Like how I do hidden stuff.
That means you'd be walking right where he is.
Yep.
Okay. So after he disappears, you just start walking up the trail.
Yep.
Alright. Now you're at George Lane.
Excellent. I summon Bongo
Summon Bongo.
and I send a message to Poindexter asking about feasibility of removing Best-Flow or El-Diablo. His dealer's choice.
Wait, so are you giving him those situations?
Yes, the rundown.
Oh, if you
Diablo.
get orders to kill Bessa, I'm gonna have to fight you guys. I will defend her to my death.
So you say that the El Diablo wants you to take out Bessla the Frost Giant, and how does he feel about you either killing the Frost Giant or killing El Diablo?
Because odds are we can't do either without some help.
Well, not with that.
Okay, so that takes like an hour or so, but you got all day now.
Yep.
So,
Follow up question. How well can Frost Giants
Frost Giants aren't particularly known for digging.
Okay.
I think they just kind of
How long does it take to start that?
they just chop things.
I'm about ready to start killing you all.
I don't want to kill Bessla.
Yeah. No. No kind of digging or
My ultimate thing is to protect the innocent.
Smash things and throw
The
rocks.
natural world. So
So, hypothetically,
more important than all
we
other
kill
options.
2 guards at the front, with a bunch of explosives before the entrance.
Blow the entrance.
Seals are in.
Want to seal her in? She's a frost giant, you idiot.
I just asked.
She
Yeah.
just moved the rocks.
I just asked if she had any digging skills.
That isn't digging, that's just moving rocks.
Well, I mean,
I'm
she
making up
would dig
explosives.
as well.
So
I mean,
she can-
she's large, so she can dig through
Of
more.
course she can
than
move
it is.
rocks, she's
But it'd
15
be just like
feet
any other
tall.
human trapped in a
Shouldn't be the
cave.
one doing this.
She's not doing it.
Big
A
explosion.
big explosion.
She's not doing it. It's not her.
Well, we know it's not her.
Yeah, I mean, El
See?
Diablo's pretty much.
You
a
know
big-
it's not her. There's no
It's
reason.
the price
Why
we
stopped
pay.
El Diablo still going, oh, thanks for killing her, I'm still gonna
So,
go after the orcs.
Poindexter sends
That's why
back,
we asked.
if El Diablo seems trustworthy, go ahead and kill the Frost Giant, otherwise kill the Oni.
Kill what?
No, I don't trust him at all.
We kill both.
Alright. Ask for advisement on how to kill him.
You.
That's what I'm doing.
He does that.
I'm going to Bessie. I'm gonna protect her no matter what.
Ask. Help. Best. What?
I am. I'm gonna go tell her what's going on here.
Make sure she knows that I don't want to.
Although
Very
you
important
asked
to me.
Poindexter if you should.
The mission.
That is not the mission.
The mission is to make the rocks stop.
Yeah.
The mission is to make the rocks stop. The mission is not to
We
kill
found a way.
random people because
Oh,
some
do you not
demon
know-
tells
do
you
not know
to.
Pearl? She will kill him at the end.
I'm out of drink.
Have a bunch of water. Can you water?
Too many times I've had to drink.
Are you
I'm going Bessie.
Are you seriously gonna leave the rest of the group?
Yeah, they're talking crazy shit.
I would.
Scrabble and I are gonna go be with Bessie.
Alright, your Scrabble can't climb up the hill though.
Just
I
a
can't
friendly
carry him?
advisement, do not mention anything about killing her.
No.
Period. Like, even if it's like, oh, they were gonna kill you.
Alright, I'm heading Bessie.
You're heading to best as a report on the situation
Yep.
as it is.
You're gonna get
come out.
killed.
I will die in the arms of the woman I love then.
You're
She's
gonna
gonna
die because
hold
of
you
your.
in her arms
She'll probably
to
crush
murder
me.
you.
Probably. She's the type. So hot.
Got a big
She's
sword.
got a big sword. She ain't gonna touch you.
Honey.
I think he's just wishful thinking.
You know she wants to touch me.
You know she wants to.
So we actually already have a meeting set up with El
Uh-huh.
Diablo tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we can just
How? He's like out of our distance. Like he's gonna pull the same distance popping out.
That's why I asked Poindexter an advisement on how to kill him.
That's the problem. It's not like he's popped out. I mean, if there's a way that we can like stop him from like disappearing.
Corporealize him. There's some kind of spell to corporealize him.
Corporealize him. Corporealize. Yeah, no, I just didn't understand what you're
Okay.
saying. Good word. Spell magic. I don't think you have to spell magic.
I don't.
Oh, I might have access to it. I can pick my things each day.
Uh-huh. That might just be a thing to check. So you're not going to go talk to Wesley.
Yeah, I'm still heading to Bessie.
All right. And everybody else is waiting at George Lenny's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My Bessie. I need to protect her.
All right. As you're going up the trail, suddenly El Diablo appears just a few feet in front of you. Let's say 20 feet in front of you.
Did I grab this spell magic?
No, because it's the same thing.
Okay.
And he casts a charm person on you, so you have to make a wisdom save. You're pretty good at those, though.
A charm person? I can't absorb elements on that?
No.
Okay. What do I throw?
Wisdom save.
Oops. 14 plus 6. 20.
Oh, right, yeah, so you pass, so nothing happens to you. And he says, I'd appreciate it if you didn't alert Vesla of your party's plans.
Are you going to stop throwing rocks?
So roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative. 6.
6 plus your dex?
No, 4 plus my dex. So that's 6.
And he got a 12. So he
He goes
steps
first.
forward and slashes you with his big spear, bladed spear.
What kind of damage is that?
All right. You got a 12, but what's your armor class?
My armor class is a 14.
Okay. So he misses you on the first swipe, flips the blade and flashes it back, and it connects on the second time.
And I'm back up to full health, right?
Yes. But he hits you for 14.
Okay.
All right, then it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm going. He's really close, right?
Yeah, 10 feet.
So I'm gonna shillelagh my quarterstaff
Okay.
and
Step
hit
in
him.
there and whack him.
Yeah. He's 20, right? Oh. It's 5 plus whatever, so I don't think that's a hit.
Yeah, I think it's plus 6. It's your spell attack bonus.
Oh,
When you use
so
shillelagh.
that's an 11.
Yeah, so you miss.
Okay. So I miss.
All right, then it's his turn. And he casts another spell. How many points do you have left?
Wait, I bonus action with this shillelagh. I have 13 points left.
He puts you to sleep. He casts the
Wild
sleep
shape.
spell. Are you immune to sleep? I don't think so. Some say are, but I don't think you are.
Can I absorb it?
Nope, it's asleep. Her ball.
I'm gonna call it for Bessie in my sleep.
Here's my message.
I do.
Herbal magic, love your body, step out of bed, reach your feet, and leap. Oh, you can tell the plants what to do too.
Yes.
I can't tell you how they feel about it though. I forgot about that. Nope, you go to sleep.
Alright.
Okay, so you guys are just waiting for the next day for your meeting.
Yeah.
And you know Harry went to go see Bessla, but Harry doesn't return.
I don't heal during that sleep, right?
No.
You'll be all healed up by morning though.
Oh, I thought I was still asleep.
Well, it's only lasts a minute.
Oh,
So I'm not gonna tell them what happened to you.
okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
So Harry doesn't return from Bessla. That's normal Harry stuff? Anybody worried about that?
Assume, like, you know.
You gotta do it.
No, I mean, I would assume he, you know, maybe won her over. I don't know.
Or
I don't want to know.
Or he's up there singing
Yeah.
some more or whatever he
Probably,
does.
like, yeah.
Doing some juggling, trying to impress her.
Exactly.
Driving 6-inch spikes through a 2x4 with.
Yeah.
probably-
Details.
You're old enough to know that, though, but you probably don't remember it.
What kind of
Okay, so you're gonna let Harry stay out all night?
you think it's the
He's
first
a-
time Harry's
he's
doing
a
that?
big boy. He's a big boy.
You're like, oh, we probably found a stop. Okay, so next morning Harry's still not back, and you have a meeting at noon. Is there anything before noon, or you're just going straight to the meeting?
All of the things, there's really nothing we can do to hold him in place, except nothing.
What was the thing, the magic thing? What was that you were talking about?
Oh, dispel magic.
Yeah, just spell magic. Can't you do that one?
No. It's not a sorcerer spell. No, it's not one that I have.
I think it's 3rd level. That's why you don't have it.
I probably won't have it then
Who's
either.
our magical people besides Harry?
Poppy, but she's not here, and Justin, but he's not here, and Justin's a paladin, and I don't know what kind. And I just looked through all of Poppy's potential spells, and she had nothing useful. So.
Surely they have dispel magic, but
No.
nobody's 5th level, so nobody has. It doesn't matter. So you guys just go into your meeting?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
When you come upon the meeting spot, you see Harry tied and gagged, laying on the ground,
Harry.
right in the
Well,
cracks,
shit.
Oh, bro.
and El Diablo at his 200
Bessie!
feet away
Well, now you're gay.
I can still yell when I'm gagged. Believe me, I know this
It's just-
for a fact.
position.
Even if it's a ball gag.
And you're hiding.
Moving on.
Yes. Silly GM.
So you guys, are you gonna untie Harry? El Diablo's standing up there.
Not yet.
I'm not
And he
gonna
says-
untie him yet.
We're gonna go ahead and leave. Please leave gagged. And El Diablo says, "I can kill any of you at any time.
We know.
Why don't you take care of my business for me and be on your way?"
What?
I'm gonna be real honest with you, bud. We can't.
I say, what reassurances can you make that you'll actually live up to your promise?
He says,
Your end of the bargain.
"I just want to rule this tribe of ogres. I have no cares about the orcs and their businesses."
See, but I don't trust you. That's...
So what if you rule like 2/3 of the tribe of ogres?
If there was something you did that made us trust you, then we could.
I returned your friend,
That was very kind
nearly
of you.
unharmed.
We really appreciate that.
You have all your hit points and spells back, and you can pick
Yeah.
new spells if you want to. You're just tied up.
Okay.
I don't want to try and fight a frost giant.
Better not fight the frost giant.
I don't
You're
wanna
gonna
try
lose
and
Harry if you do.
You can just leave Harry tied up. I mean, you know.
Yeah, no, that's I was just thinking that's probably
It's
the
always
best
an
option
option.
for the next
Yeah, I'm
next
really
foreseeable
feeling
bit.
that. So,
Why do you want this area anyways? Why?
Why not?
I was born to rule. I am the chief of the ogres.
how long has Bessel been here?
Couple of years. Pisses me off.
Is he undead?
No.
Did she just roll in and just take over part of the mountain? What the hell?
So, if you were born to rule, and I'm not doubting you, why do none of the ogres in the area acknowledge your
Existence, really.
rulership?
Because Lenny, George, and Besla have swayed their loyalties. They need to bow down to me.
How long have they been there? I know you said years, but I'm like, have you like ruled before they showed up?
No, I just got him.
How are you born to rule?
I wasn't born here, but I was born to
Well,
rule.
then why don't you want to rule where you were born?
Because there aren't any ogres there.
Aren't you an ogre?
Yeah.
Aren't you?
Okay, just let it. Okay.
How long have you been in the area?
Are ogres considered
About 3
beasts?
months.
Are
Oh
ogres
wow,
considered
3
beasts?
months? That's a substantial amount of time. Where do you live?
And he goes, I come and go as I please. I am the ruler of these ogres.
Okay,
You
do not think that would mean anything.
you come and go as you please. Right, that's great.
Where are you from?
Where do you lay your head down at night?
Come and go as I please.
I feel like I'm rolling my eyes this whole conversation.
You absolutely are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting the whole, oh, just another wanker who thinks he's in charge.
Anything else for the
I'm
corner
just
they
gonna stand here and stare at
What about
it.
a whole person?
Well, not laying on the ground.
Would that hold them?
Okay.
Say if I wasn't.
Yep.
That would work.
Yep.
Wait, what?
Stretching out for a whole person and paralyzes them for a minute, I believe. If it fails the saving throw.
What's the range on that?
It's about 60 feet. Although usually it gets used when they're right in your face.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stare at him like.
You're staring at him.
If I give her guidance, will she figure out what to do?
Not how that works.
So she can make an intelligence roll and have the DM clue you in.
Okay.
But she can't cast guidance because she's still tied up.
Can I just touch her with it?
I'm getting the feeling.
I don't know. Is there verbal somatic component?
7.
May you touch one willing creature
And the verbal
once
and
before
somatic
the
component.
spell ends. The
What are the
target
components?
touch. Just touch.
No, that's range.
Verbal, somatic.
So you have to be able to move a hand, one hand. You only need one hand, and talk. In
And
order
the
to do
MS
it.
materials.
Does she need any material?
Not for that.
If you did, we would assume you had.
What about hex? Can I do a hex?
I don't know even know what it says, but you can't do it while you're tied up. I think the only one that can cast spells tied up is
Me.
sorcerers.
It's 60 feet.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
One person.
But you got a 17 about the how am I going to beat this guy, and you know he has he's naturally magic, not like a sorcerer or a wizard. These
Like a
Onis are just
druid.
born with it, so he's severely limited in the number of times per day that he can do these things. So
Ooh, should we
if you
spell
get
them
him
out?
turn into gas once and then catch him again before the end of the day, then he wouldn't be able to do that again.
I'm catching him again before the end.
Right.
The hooker.
You think he's gonna?
You think he sees a hooker every night?
Not every night, but that's a place we know
Hey,
where he will be eventually.
Yo, hoodie. What's up? You wanna fire on our friend over there?
I can't reach him.
200 feet, and it would be disadvantage.
Oh.
I have a disadvantage.
If you roll for a hide and get advantage, then you have advantage and disadvantage, then give you a decent shot. But you won't get any sneak attack damage.
I like sneak attack damage. Am I able to like sneak closer?
What's the range on? No, it's a little far.
Yeah, you want to try and sneak forward while
While they're all chit
they're
chatting?
chit chatting? Sure.
Yeah.
Because you want to get to 150 feet though.
How long is that gonna take me?
Well, you can only sneak. You can only sneak at full sneak capacity at 15 feet per round. If you go 30 feet per round, then you'll have to roll your sneaks at disadvantage. So you can either make 2 sneaks at disadvantage to see if he sees you, or make 4 sneaks, which is pretty much the same thing. 4 sneaks without disadvantage to get there and to get to a range 150 in 4 rounds.
So while she's doing that, I'm gonna keep talking to Mr. El Diablo.
Right.
Right.
She's sneaking while you're talking.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna do fast sneak or slow sneak.
So sneak.
Okay, so 4 times.
That's 12 plus 8, so is that a dirty 20? We
Yes.
do that much, right?
That one's good.
Second one?
Do I have to be able to talk to do hidden step
No.
so I can go invisible?
And
You
later.
go invisible for 6 seconds.
25.
6 seconds is a
That's
long
good,
time
too.
in a battle. 6 seconds is a long time in a battle.
10.
Oh, 7. One more.
That's a nat 20.
Alright, you're good. So you get to 140 feet away from the ogre and you are still hidden. He has not noticed you.
I'm gonna start moving towards him.
Don't make him move back.
Well, I've just been chatting with him. Hey, Mr. El Diablo, sir, where are you from?
Do I need verbals to change shape?
What's your favorite color? So
Like
if
wild
we were to
shape
take
and
down
try to get out
Vestal,
of
what
this.
help could you offer
Thanks.
in this situation?
22, 16 plus 6, 22.
Oh yeah, it's definitely hit. Yeah. So you're gonna do the big damage. Gonna do shot from hidden. I suppose we should try and figure out exactly where everybody is. You are that far away. You guys are 60 feet back. That far away.
she doesn't just rock, dagger, and
You don't need to. I'm about to wild shape.
Are you?
Yep. I'll get out of my own bonds.
And then walk in and chat.
Let's see, 15.
So, Hoodie shoots him for 15 points damage, and everybody has to roll initiative. But what time is it?
It's way late.
10, 15, 17.
I
and
think
I'm
we
about
should
to
just
hit 'em
start
all.
there next time.
Should we roll initiative beforehand?
Nah.
Love it.
Way more exciting if you find out you're surprised when you start again. Alright, but he has 15 damage from Hoodie's first arrow from the hidden shot. Remember, you're going to be climbing up a trail, so you're definitely going to do something with climb speed.
Oh,
But
that's
something of a different enough size that you just fall out of the bombs. But not larger, probably something smaller.
any smaller?
Perfect thing here, stop the spider, but don't tell her she's just she's in front of you
So
and
I was
doesn't see
gonna be the
you.
giant. I was thinking of the giant spider, but that would be a bigger one.
No, still medium size, and it doesn't have any, wrists to be tied.
Or I could be the brown bear.
Brown bear see is too much like a human. You'd just be tied up still.
Okay.
Too much.
You have 2 weeks to think about this.
Spider's probably the best, but maybe you can both.